Let's start the exam. Doing great! Everybody sing, say.
Okey, halo. Selamat tengah hari murid-murid semua. Good afternoon. I wish all the students over here. Hi semua. Yes, hi. How are you guys? Yes, I see so many hi in the group chat. So many hi in the group chat. Thank you so much for participating in this session. What is this session all about? Do you
Let's
guys
start
know?
the exam.
What is this session all about? So first of all, I welcome all of you to join in today's session, which is, yes, the Bengkel Pembelajaran Kreatif dan Sesi Penerangan Creative Learning Score Olympic, brought to you by Faber-Castell. So, this is all about creative learning workshop. How do you learn more creatively? And then there is a competition that you will know about later on. There are prizes to be won, there are games to be played, there are mission to go through. Are you excited? Yes. Welcome, Cikgu. Welcome, Teacher Nurina. Welcome, Lindsay. Welcome, Valerie. So first of all, adik-adik semua, fellow students, fill in the orang kehadiran that I just put in the Zoom chat, ya. Put in the borang kehadiran. Fill in the borang kehadiran. I will also put it into the YouTube chat. For those who are in the YouTube chat, yes. For those who are in the YouTube chat, I will also put into the YouTube chat as well. Okay. Also make sure you are in our Telegram group. So once again, I put into the Telegram group into the chat. Also the Telegram group link, saya akan letakkan Telegram group punya link juga dalam Zoom chat kita, ya. You use your parents' email. Very good question from Def. Use your parents' email. Yes. Telegram is also inside the Zoom chat already. I'll put in the YouTube as well in a while. Right. So meanwhile, we are about to start 12:30 already. If let's say your brothers, your sister, your friends supposed to join in, ask them to join in now. We are about to start. Dah nak mula dah ni. Cepat-cepat panggil kawan-kawan ataupun adik-adik ataupun abang kakak semua masuk ke Zoom chat ini. Ke Zoom ini, ya. So meanwhile, we will look at one more video from Faber-Castell side. If you can't open the link, you have to copy and paste to your Google Chrome. Okay, those who already done, fill in the link. Type in done. Like Yi Chong over here say he done. Okay, type in done. Yes, awesome. So fellow students, how are you guys today? Yes, we are about to kickstart our Bengkel Pembelajaran Kreatif and Sesi Penerangan Creative Learning Score A Olympic. We'll start our workshop and also give you some briefing. How do we participate in this competition that have many prizes to be won later on? Our representative will also share with you what is the prizes. Our teacher over here will also share with you what is the prizes to be won. So many of you already done the Borang Kehadiran. Those who can't click the link, you have to copy and paste the link to your Google Chrome. You have to copy and paste the link to your Google Chrome. Okay, everyone is in the Telegram group already? Everyone is in the Telegram group already? Yes, awesome. So I'll give you a brief introduction about today's session. Later on we will start. Who here already? You don't have Telegram, you have to download. Kalau tak ada Telegram, you have to download the Telegram group. So for information purpose, for today, still okay. But later on, we'll give some information about the competition in the Telegram group. So you have to have Telegram group. Later on, for today, still okay. Okay? You have to have the Telegram group. Mesti ada Telegram group sebab semua informasi yang penting kita akan bagi dalam Telegram group kita ya. So many of you already in the group, 3,000 of you. Where is the Borang Kehadiran? Yes, once again I put into the chat. Boleh Can? Everyone can? Okay, so I'll do a brief introduction of today's session before we start today's briefing session. You have to switch on a little bit your volume. Semua dapat dengar suara saya secara jelas kan? If you can hear my voice very, very clearly, type in yes. So, untuk yang tak faham bahasa Malaysia dan juga bahasa Inggeris, saya explain sikit dalam bahasa Cina啦。如果听不明白国语跟英文的话，现在你要做的就是填写这个 Borang Kehadiran， 也就是说你的出席表格填一填这个表格，然后 make sure， 然后确保你已经进了这个 Telegram group， 明白吗？faham？ So understood everyone? Fill in the Borang Kehadiran first, and then make sure you are in the Telegram group. That's all you need to do. And then now we are about to start. Okay, right now, just a quick survey from students over here. We have 300 plus students over here, and then some are in the YouTube as well. Type in the chat, which year are you in? Tahun berapa? Tahun 1, type in 1, tahun 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No 7 lah. 7 is from 1 already. 11 years old, year 6, year 5. Okay, year 5, year 6. Most of you year 5, year 6. There is some year 4 as well. Very awesome. Okay, 12 years old, year 6, year 5. Okay. In one word, do you know what is today's program about? What is today's briefing about? In one word, do you know? If let's say don't know, type don't know. If let's say you know, type in some say score A, some say learning, some say memory, some say getting an A. Okay, quite similar or quite related. Later on, our teacher will show you like what is today's program is about. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right, now we're about to start. Are you ready? Are you ready to kickstart? First of all, today's one to make sure everyone is on board with us, and also everyone are 100% ready to participate in today's challenge and today's mission and also today's briefing. If let's say you are ready to give in your 100%, type in 100%, and then we're about to start today's introduction, and then I'll invite our representative or our teacher over here to give you the briefing. 100%, yes, 100%, yes. Esther, Yashini, Abigail, very awesome. Many of you have already typed in 100%. So without further ado, let's kickstart today's briefing session for our Score A Olympic and also the workshop session. So what is it about? Let me share with you a little bit of info over here. Yes. Let me bring up my slides, and there you go. So we are in this creative learning by Score A Faber-Castell, and then this is a KPM program. So all of you are managed to join in. Very, very grateful. So remember to join this students Telegram group that I already shared in the Zoom chat and also the YouTube chat. Also, are you guys ready with papers and pencil? First of all, paper and pencil first. Let's say phone no need, paper and pencil. If let's say you have paper and pencil, type in yes. You have papers and pencil, type in yes. You have papers and pencil, type in yes. If no, quickly go and grab it. Right? Very awesome. Many of you have. So today's is all about like creative learning techniques. Some of it will be shared with you. Sesetengah teknik macam mana kita belajar secara kreatif akan dikongsikan. Later on, our teacher will share with you in a more detailed manner. But most important thing, what can you do with these techniques? You can apply in this Score A Creative Learning Olympic competition. Anda gunakan teknik-teknik untuk buat apa? Bukan saja buat nota, bukan saja study secara efektif, tapi boleh gunakan teknik-teknik itu dalam pertandingan yang akan kita adakan. Right? This competition later on will share with you in more details, but most importantly, what are the prizes to be won? Siapa sini nak menang hadiah? Type in me if you want to know what prizes to be won for your primary school level. Semua nak menang hadiah? Me. Then you need to like pay attention. Then you need to like give me 100% participation and know how to participate in the competition. So first of all, I will announce we have consolation prizes about 6 units. For 6 units and 500 ringgit cash. Faber-Castell product hamper worth 300 ringgit, trophy and certificate, sijil pencapaian. Third runner-up means tempat keempat, fourth place. 800 ringgit cash, real money. And then Faber-Castell product hamper, 400 ringgit, trophy and certificate. And then we have tempat ketiga, second runner-up, 1,000 ringgit cash. Tempat kedua, 1,500 cash, trophy, certificate, and hamper. Hamper means stationaries and stuff. Champion, how much? 2,500 ringgit cash. Wow, ada orang mulut pun besar dah. Adakah ini hadiah yang lumayan? Is this a wow kind of price? If let's say it's a wow kind of price, type in WOW, 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 wow. Dev said, wow, so generous. And yes, many say very, very huge prizes. Yes. So for you to know how to win, you need to like listen carefully to our teacher and our representative later to give out the briefing later, and also what to learn. Many of you are siblings joining together. Very, very awesome. Let's see like who among the siblings or who among your school, your classmate, everyone can have a chance to win these grand prizes. Okay, so ready to win, then really need to pay attention. Now, I would like to invite and introduce our teacher today, and that is about to give us a briefing, teach you how to like do creative learning, and also what is the competition format is about. Ready? Ready? Then I'll introduce our teacher over here. Teacher's name is Mr. J. So everyone can call him Teacher J or Abang J. Yes, or Brother J. Yes. And he's the education program specialist, have more than 10 years experience. His specialty is that he likes to engage with kids, like to like play games with kids, and like to like have competition with all of the students over here. So you will have a fun session and also learn a lot from him today. So some of the programs is that he has a game boards method, he has comics method. So who here like to draw comics? Type in yes. Who here like to play game board? Also type in yes. Also type in yes. So you like these games, you like to like draw all these future programs. Teacher J will be sharing with you as well, like in the future. We have chance to participate in this program. So today's Creative Learning Score A Olympic as well, we will use some fun techniques, fun methods to learn about it, and then have some missions to go through. to have our mission, to have the competition, to go into the next stage. So are you ready to invite Mr. J, which is our teacher J over here, to give you today's briefing and workshop? If you are ready, type in ready and then show us how many percent ready are you. Is it 100% ready, 200% ready? Yes. Type in the chat. Wow, so most are ready. So without further ado, I would like to invite Teacher J, our brother J over here, to go into the chat, go into the Zoom, and start our session for the day. So welcome J, dipersilakan Encik J. Okay, so seems like many are ready, and we'll pass it over to J for the moment.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Can you hear my voice? If yes, comment down yes. If you can hear my voice. Okay, awesome. So, how's everyone doing today? Apa khabar semua kawan-kawan semua? Sudahkah anda have you taken your lunch? If yes, comment down yes. So today we are going to do a very quick briefing session on what the creative learning Olympic is going to be all about. Are you excited to be part of this and to win the prizes that teacher Wen Ping has shared with you earlier? If yes, comment down yes. Okay, awesome. So are we all ready to kickstart on today's session? If you are ready, comment down ready, and we will just kickstart very quickly on what's about to happen. And very important, sebelum kita nak bermula, before we start, very important is to prepare two things. One is a piece of paper, right, kertas, and also some pencil or pen. Very important, And I would want to ask a while, right, if I use English as the language to interact with you, is it okay? Atau dalam bahasa Malaysia? Comment down in the Zoom chat. Let me know if you are okay if I use English. Kalau tak boleh, tekan X. Kalau tak boleh. Okay, prefer English. I think majority English. Okay, very good. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment on the Zoom chat over here so that we can clarify any of the questions that you have over here, because there's going to be a lot of information, banyak maklumat yang kita akan sampaikan. So pastikan anda semua akan catatkan, that you write down everything that we are going to be mentioning in this session over here, and hopefully that you don't miss out on any of the session. Okay, so let me just do the share screen over here. Just let me know, Wen Ping, if you can see it over here. Wen Ping, just make sure that you're together with us so that we can interact together with our students over here, because I can't see some of their Zoom chat over here. Is it okay, Wen Ping?
Yep, the screen is fine, and also I will be monitoring the chat in the Zoom and also in the YouTube as well.
Okay, awesome. So let's kickstart on today's session. Let's go. And today's session is all about creative learning, and this program's name is Creative Learning by Score A Faber-Castell. And what's going to happen today is this. We're going to be discussing about 10 main creative learning techniques, but we're not going to take every single one of the creative learning techniques, but we're going to show with you some of it only. Okay, so has any one of you received this handbook over here from your teacher? It's supposed to be a teacher's handbook, but hopefully you have gotten it as well. So Wen Ping, if you are able to, please share it to the Telegrams group so that our kids over here, students over here can receive it. Okay.
Yep, I'll be sharing in the Telegram group, also in this Zoom chat. So see whether you are convenient in downloading from which channel. I'll be putting in both.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Wen Ping. And very importantly, just to reiterate untuk mengingatkan para pelajar semua, today is the start of the day where you will start the challenge ya. Cabaran ya. Ada satu cabaran pertandingan. 有一个比赛呀. Very important. Today, after this session, we will be giving you some missions, right? Some missions after the end of the day, and you will be competing among students from many different states and many different schools, yeah, in this Score A Creative Learning Olympic. Okay, so these are the prizes Wen Ping have shared with you already. So comment on the chat down below, which prize are you going to get? Which prize are you going to be winning? Comment down on the Zoom chat over here. Okay, first prize, none. All right, so have some confidence in yourself. Tingkatkan semangat. Pastikan, just make sure, right, that you follow through all the steps, right? You follow through all the steps, and hopefully you will be one of the finalists of this Score A championship over here. Okay, so what's going to happen is this, yeah. After this session over here, the mission that you follow through, we are going to be shortlisting. Yeah, kita akan select. We will be selecting some of you to move on to the next round of the challenge, right? So it's very important that you go through all of the information very clearly, so that you don't miss out on any of the session over here. Is it okay? Right? So today over here, we're going to be talking about something very important over here, which is what is very important over here, which is the note-taking process. Note-taking process. So comment down below in the Zoom chat if any of you actually take notes when you are studying in your school. Comment down yes if you do take notes. Okay, I think all of us take notes in school. All right. So question is that, how do you take notes? How do you take notes? That is the very important question, because how you take notes will actually make a huge difference in how well you can learn about any topics that you learn. Okay. So comment down in the Zoom chat over here. What subjects do you learn in school? What subjects do you learn in school? Comment down very quickly. Okay. Some say every subject. Yeah, what subject? Science. Okay. Mathematics. Okay. Very good. Mathematics. History, moral, science. Okay. And make sure that all of you are primary school students. Yeah, 12 years old and below. Yeah. Okay, Chinese, Malay, English, history, and more. Okay, very good. And comment down below once again, which subject are you most, that you find most difficult in? Subject yang paling susah sekali, yang paling susah. Comment down in the Zoom chat over here. Wah, sejarah, mathematics, moral. Oh, okay. Science. I see that majority of you feels that mathematics, science, and history, right? It's very hard for you. Okay, so today we are going to be discussing on how you can take notes, yeah, in a way that can allow you to learn more effectively. What do I mean by effectively? That means you can understand more and you can remember more. Is it cool if you take notes and you can remember more? Comment down yes if you want to learn about this new skill over here. Okay, very good. All right, so we're going to kickstart on how we can take very powerful notes, yeah, in a way that will allow you to learn better and remember all of the informations that you have learned. Okay, so before we go through that, yeah, a few things that we must understand over here. What are the main things that we need to understand? Question number one is that we need to really understand and learn. Kita kena pelajari lah. How does our brain works, right? How does our brain works in learning something new and in memorizing something? Okay, so comment down below, right? What is the main organ in your body that you use to learn? What are the main organs in your body that you use to learn? Comment down in the Zoom chat. Yes, we use our brain, yeah. We use our eyes as well, right? We look at something and then we listen to the teacher speaking, and we have to look at the book, right? So all of these are very important. So question number one, we need to know how our brain learns and memorize things. And number two is that comment down below if any of you over here when the teacher teaches you something or you have made a revision, yes, selepas baca sesuatu buku, next day you forget. And then you forget all about what you have learned. If this happened to you, comment down yes. Yeah, I was like that also when I was very young. After I read a book, right? Then after 1 day or 2 days, did I learn this? Maybe I have forgotten, right? Yes, that is me as well, right? So, and that is why I've learned a lot through the years, on how to really understand and remember, right? What I learned from previously. Doesn't matter if you're learning from buku text, right? If you're learning from teachers, right? If you're learning from online and all of that as well, right? So how does all of this thing work together is that I need you to remember something like this, something like this, which is called this thing over here, this stages of memory, okay? Stages of memory, which is pink color part over here. You can write down if you can, Pink color part is that when you learn something new, right? This pink color thing is when you are learning something new. What happens is that your brain, otak anda, will go through 3 processes. How many processes? Comment down on the Zoom chat. How many processes? How many processes? Yes, 3 processes. Number 1 is encoding, right? Encoding. Number 2 is consolidation. If you can't remember it, just remember it as brain glue, right? How you store your information. And number 3 is retrieval. Retrieval. Okay, what does this mean? Encoding means if you're learning something new, right? If you're learning something new, what happens is that your brain will have to try and understand it, right? Your brain will have to try and understand it. Okay? How do you understand something, right? It's just like all these blocks over here. Something new, when you're learning something new, you have to rearrange it so that, okay, I understand what teacher means, all right? That's step number 1. Step number 2 is that after you have learned something, it's also very important for you to find ways to memorize the information, to put it so that you don't forget the information. And number 3, retrieval process. What happens? What usually happens when you are retrieving the information? Usually if you are in exam, right? Masa masuk ke Dewan Peperiksaan, you go into the exam room. This is where you retrieve. You take information out of your brain, right? These are the 3 main steps. Okay, so, but today we are going to go through very, very importantly in terms of encoding and consolidation, right? Encoding means, do I understand what is this? Sama ada saya faham atau tidak faham. Number 2 is, do I do enough to make sure that I remember the information? Okay, for those of you like me that always forget things, we have to find ways on how to remember things. Okay, first of all, quiz, comment down in the Zoom chat over here. Question, what is this? What is this thing over here? Wow, okay, monkey, 2 monkeys, baby. Okay, so what happens is that this is a new information. This is a new information. And then your brain is starting to want to find out what is it, right? So that means your brain is trying to encode this information. Some of you say leaf, right? Monkey, baby. So how do you know about it? Oh, monkey, there are tails around here, right? And then it looks like a baby also. Oh, it looks like leaf, right? So this is where the first process happened. First process happened when new information comes in, you have to encode the information. So what is it really is? This is it. 2 monkeys. Yeah, if you get it correct, 2 monkeys eating banana, holding leaf, comment down yes. Comment down yes if you got correct. Okay, right. So meaning that new information, you have already understood what this is. That is step number 1. Okay, so another question, look at this white color paper over here. Comment down as fast as you can. What is this thing over here? Okay, very good. Everyone comment down. Apple, apple, apple. Okay, yes, you are correct. Apple. So why do I want to ask you what this question is? Oh, very simple question. Because we have to understand, when we are asking a question like this, what happens is that your brain goes through so many files inside your brain. You will go through so many files inside your brain to look for the information what this thing is. Okay, so how do we know this thing, whether what this thing is? How do you learn about this? Comment down in the Zoom chat, how old do you start to learn about this information over here? How old did you start to learn about what this red color thing is? Oh, Tadika, 3 to 4 years old. 3 to 4 years old. Okay, majority say 3 years old. Okay, so how we learn about new things over here is by what we call the primary stages of memory. Primary stages of memory. Okay, I'm just going to go through very fast, but keep in mind, yeah, how do you learn something new is through all of these things over here. Okay, first level is that how do you look at this thing? It comes from your senses. What is senses? That means through your eyes. Mata pandang, look at it. It looks, what is the color of this? Red color, right? Looks very smooth, right? Sound of it, when you kick on it, oh, it sounds like this. When you're biting on the apple, oh, this is the sound of it, right? The smell of it, oh, it smells very nice, right? The taste of it, when you are eating the apple, oh, it tastes very sweet. And then the touch, oh, it feels very soft, right? Very smooth. So this is when you start to learn about this, when you first put your eyes on an apple, right? And then after that, what happens is that you feel a certain emotion, right? You feel happy, you feel sad, right? Maybe it tastes very good, it tastes very bad. So you have a kind of emotion, right? Suka atau tak suka apple ini. Then after that, you start to have a lot of stories. You eat apple one day, and then maybe you learn about Newton, the apple drop on Newton's head, right? And then you start thinking about apple, oh, apple juice, apple, all of this, very, very nice. And finally, you start to learn about, oh, this thing over here is what we call apple. Apple. Okay, and now you know it means apple, and you start to know how to write apple and the picture of apple over here. Okay, so what this means is this, yeah. Any one of you know what this thing is? Comment on down on the chat here. Comment down on the chat here. What is this thing over here? Yes, this is what we call the Velcro. Velcro, yeah. For those of you who don't know, it's very something sticky like this. Something like this, yeah. The Velcro. Okay. And what this Velcro do is that, how many of you know what, do not know what Velcro is? Do not know what this thing is? If you don't know, comment down X. Comment down X if you don't know. Velcro is something like this. Sounds like this, yeah? Okay. So what happens is that when these two things stick together, it has to have something like a hook down there. Can you see the hook down there? The hook down there, and then there is there's like the wool up there. Okay, it connects, yeah. And what this do is that how strong both of the things stick together, it depends on how many hooks there are down there. Right? This is a zoom in, yeah. If we zoom in on this Velcro over here, means that how many hooks there are down there, it will make sure that this thing sticks a lot stronger. Right? If there's less hook, that means it's going to be less strong. Right? It's not going to stick more. All right. So same thing with your information. Something that you learn over here, you need a lot of cangkok. You need a lot of hooks to be able to make sure that the information sticks in your brain. Okay. And this is what we call stick or brain glue or link and association. Right. So just remember all of this over here. Okay. So again, yeah, I'm just going to ask you another question over here. Comment down on the Zoom chat over here. Comment down on the Zoom chat, what is this thing over here? Comment down as fast as you can. What is this thing over here? Fish eggs, cucumber, look like cucumber, forgotten. Okay. Don't know. If you don't know, just comment down X. Yeah? Just comment down X if you don't know what this thing is. Okay. Okay, very good. So I think majority of you do not know what this is, yeah? So why do I want to ask you this question again? Just now when we asked you this, oh, this thing is called apple, right? But when we ask you this thing over here, what happens? Same thing as well. You are searching all of your brain. Dalam otak anda, all of your brain, you search a billion and millions of files inside your brain, and then your brain tells you, oh, I don't know what this thing is, right? I don't know what this thing is. Why? Is because all of the thing over here, senses. Have you tasted this thing before? Comment down on the Zoom chat. Have you tasted it before? No, never tasted it. First time you're seeing it, right? What is the color of it? Is this the first time that you're seeing it? Yes, this is the first time that I'm seeing it. Look, the first time I'm looking at it. Do you know the smell of it? Yes or no? Yeah, you don't know the smell of it. What about the touch? Never touched it before. So the senses over here is very low. 0 marks lah, maybe I can say. What about the senses over here on the apple? Is it high or is it low? For apple over here. Yeah, very, very high because you have learned it before, right? So this is the same thing when you are in exam hall, when you're learning something new in school, right? So because that all of your senses is very low, what about feeling and emotion? Do you have any feeling and emotion about this thing over here? No, very low, right? What about the sound of it? The first time that you see this thing, right? Never seen this before. What about the words? You never learned about this before, right? So, and that is why you do not know anything about this, right? Just keep in mind, yeah? Just keep in mind, if you don't have senses, feeling, sound, and words, that means you have very low information, very low amount of hooks, yeah? Very low amount of hooks on this new information. Hence, if next week, if I were to ask you what this thing is, you might forget it, right? So what, any one of you want to know what this thing is over here? This thing is what we call finger lime. Finger lime. Okay, right. So this is a new information for you. It looks like a finger and it looks like lime. Okay, and it's being also called caviar lime as well. Okay, so this is why it's very, very important that we understand, yeah, that when we are learning something, it all starts from our senses, the feeling, story, thinking, sound, words, and pictures. You can write all of this down, yeah. Okay, and question, yeah, to all of you over here. If I were to ask you what this thing is, right, what are the chances that you might forget what this thing is? What are the chances that you might forget what this thing is? 0%, right? Some of you might tell you, hey, Teacher J, I will never forget what this thing is, right? You will remember it forever. Why? Because a lot of hooks, right? What are the hooks? Senses, there's a hook over here. Feeling, emotion, there's hook over here. Story, there's hook. Thinking, there's hook. Apple, sound of it, words of it, picture of it. There are a lot of hooks on this. But what about this? If I were to ask you in the future, can you remember this? Will you still remember this? Yes, 50%. Maybe you will forget about it, right? But main thing is that you need to have a lot of what to remember something well. You need to have a lot of, yes, hooks, right? Hooks, or what we call the consolidation, brain glue process. Okay, so I'm going to ask you one question over here. Yeah, so we know that in order to remember something well, we need to have a lot of hooks, right? So I'm going to test your memory over here. Yeah, I'm going to test your memory very quickly over here. So take out a piece of paper. I'm going to show you a picture over here, right? And try to remember as much pictures as you can. Try to remember as many pictures as you can. Yeah, are you ready? If you're ready, comment down ready in the Zoom chat over here. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to show you this picture. Try not to, don't screenshot, yeah. Just use your eyes and use your brain. Guna mata dan otak sahaja. Cuba untuk ingat semua objek-objek di atas screen ini. All of it. Yeah, I'm going to give you about 1 minute, ya. 1 minit untuk ingat semua benda-benda ini. Okay, use your focus, ya. Try to remember as many informations as you can about this. 1 minute, yeah, 1 minute. Do not screenshot, yeah. Do not screenshot. This is not the test, yeah. Just a quiz for you. Okay. Okay, 1 minute time. 1 minute time. Okay, 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Satu lagi minit. 1 more minute. Okay, 30 seconds, 30 saat lagi. Try to remember as many as you can, yeah. Do not write it down also. Just don't write it down first. Just use your eyes and your brain, yeah. Just use your eyes and your brain. Okay, final 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, time's up. Okay, how well did you do? Okay, so right now I need you to take out a piece of paper. Take out a piece of paper over here and try to write down as many pictures that you can remember. Tuliskan sebanyak mana pun sekalipun gambar-gambar yang anda ingat. You can write it or you can draw the picture also, no problem. Okay, if you just wrote it down, use another new piece of paper, right? Don't look at it. Just test yourself and see how many you can remember. Okay, if you written it down, no problem. Put it at a side. Use a new piece of paper and try to just use your brain and try to remember as many informations as you can. Okay, I'm just going to give you about 1 more minute. 1 more minute over here. Okay, write it down ya. Tulis atas kertas ya. Just tulis atas kertas. Okay, how many are feeling very stressed right now? Comment down. Comment down yes. Comment down yes. Okay, but no worries. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just try your best. Just try your best. Okay. And we're gonna give you 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. Okay, so if you are in the Telegram group, right? If you have written down all of it, snap a picture and share it to the Telegram group. Is it okay? Snap a picture and share it to the Telegram group. If you are okay. Okay. And I just want to see, after you have written down all of this on the piece of paper, I want you to snap a picture and share it on the Telegram group to see how many pictures that you managed to remember. How many pictures that you managed to remember. Okay. So a little bit more time for you, a little bit more time. Okay. How many of you are you all in the Telegram group? Just to make sure that all of you are in the Telegram group, you can just snap a picture of the information and, or don't have Telegram, no problem. Okay, no problem. So question, just work with me. So how many pictures did you manage to remember? Comment down on the Zoom chat. Just count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How many did you manage to remember? Without recalling, without looking at the answer, how many that you managed to remember? Wow, okay, 10, 13, 7, 9. Okay, that's very good. Wow, many of you did very, very well. 19. Wow, that's very good. Okay, so another question over here is that for those of you who managed to score 5 pictures and above, what methods did you use to remember? Comment down on the Zoom chat. Comment down on the Zoom chat. What methods did you use to remember? Brain cells, use words, story, rereading it, okay, thinking it, okay, brain and all of this. Okay, very good. So today we're going to talk about a method, right, that you can remember all of this information very, very effectively. Do you want to learn about this? Because today we are talking about creative learning, right? Because you mentioned to me that history, very, very hard. Mathematics, very, very hard. Science, very, very hard, right? Many informations you have to remember in your brain. But right now, we are going to be sharing with you some methods that you can use, right, to note taking so that you are able to remember all of it. Okay, so on average, right, there are many people that have super memory ability, right? For example, this person over here, right, Simon Reinhardt, he's a 2-time world memory champion. And what happens is that this person over here, right, he is able to remember so many information in his brain that he actually go into competition to memorize all of these numbers over here. So like what you did just now, right? We have 24 pictures and we give you about 1 minute to remember all of it, right? And what happens to this person is that he has all of these numbers that he has to memorize. So one number he has to memorize 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, 5 second. His record was about how many words? 200 over words, right? In 200 seconds. So he's like one of the record holder for memory. Okay, and what he can do over here is this, yeah. He can remember cards in 20 seconds. He can remember names and faces in 5 minutes, right? And you can see over here, he holds national record over here, right? 15 minutes, 30 minutes, binary words, names, and all of this over here, right? Is his memory very good? Comment down in the Zoom chat over here. Comment down in the Zoom chat if you think his memory is powerful. Okay. But what he actually told in the newspaper, right, when people interview him, is that actually his memory was actually very bad when he was young. It is when he started to use some techniques, right, to remember things, and this is where he starts to improve his memory until this national record level. And what happens is that, do you still remember the stages of memory? Comment down in the Zoom chat. How many stages are there in the comment down? How many stages? Yes, 3 stages, right? Can you remember the first stage? The first stage of memory. Yes, very good. Wow, a lot of you, very good. The first phase is what we call encoding, right? Encoding process over here. And encoding process is very, very important according to him. Why? It is because for a good encoding to work, right, it has 2 main things. 2 perkara yang sangat penting. Kalau step 1, kalau nak buat secara yang bagus, ada 2 step yang sangat-sangat penting. First is to form distinctive memories. Number 2 is to form links or association. Okay, I repeat again, distinctive memory and have to form links and association. If you want to remember anything that you want to understand or what you have learned in school. Okay, so number 1, what is distinctive? Distinctive. Okay, comment down in the Zoom chat. This was the clock that you tried to remember just now, right? The first clock over here that you tried to remember just now. Comment down on the Zoom chat. Which one is more distinctive? Much stand out for you? The left one or the right one? Kiri atau kanan lagi menonjol untuk otak anda? Left or right? Left side or right side? Yes, I think majority of us, kebanyakan kita will agree that the right hand side will be much more distinctive, lagi menonjol So itu perkara yang pertama, kalau kita nak form very good memory, we need to create very distinctive memories, sesuatu yang menonjol. Okay, why is it this red color clock over here is much more distinctive? Why do you think so? Comment on the Zoom chat. Why do you think it is much more distinctive? Because, oh yes, it has colors, right? It has a face, got emotion, right? It has colors, it looks like a human also, right? So if you look at this, macam tadi, yang the Apple example over here, right? So senses, you look at it, oh, there is maybe the sound of TikTok. Is there emotion? Yes, a lot of emotion, right? And then is there a story? Yeah, it looks like a human, right? So because all of this is very high, that is why on the right hand side, the clock, it is more distinctive, right? Compared to this, untuk jam ini, is it distinctive? Very low, right? There's no emotion, there's not much color, right? Red color is color. So number 1, distinctive memory, very important. And number 2 is what? We talk about distinctive memory. Number 2 is to form links and association. Links and association. Okay, some of you tell us about links and association. So how do we remember all of the pictures over here? We can use story lah. So how do you link using story? How do we tie all of this together? Macam mana kita nak ikat semua ini sekali? So we can use story. How do you tie? Oh, a clock sudah pukul 11 malam, right? Sudah pukul 11 malam. Oh, apa yang akan terjadi? Bulan naik, right? The moon rises up. And then when the moon rises up, it shines on the motorcycle. And then the motorcyclist was wearing headphones. Yes, so you can use a story to tie all of this thing together. Right? Can you still remember the story just now? Oh, the clock, what happens to the clock? Shows 11 o'clock. And then the moon comes up to the sky. and then the moonlight shines on the who? Shines on the motorcyclist, yes? And then the motorcyclist was doing what? Wearing a headphone, yes. And that is how you use story method to link it together. So that's number one, method number one. Okay, how many are following with me? If you are okay with it, comment down okay with this story method. And this is one of the method that this person actually remembers this thing over here. Yeah. Okay. And number two, you can use acronym like clock, moon, bicyclist or biker, headphones, CMBH. You can use something like this as well. CLOMOBH. For some people that they like to use this. And some people, they like to use mnemonic, right? The clock asks the moon to sing to the biker in his headphones. This is another link and association to tie all of these things together. Kita ikat semua benda sekali, right? The clock asks the moon to sing to the biker in his headphones. Okay, can you still remember it? Okay, so can you still remember it just now? The clock asked the moon to sing to the biker, and then sing to the biker in his headphones. Yes, so this is another method over here. If you find this interesting, comment down yes to use this method. Okay, right. So why do we want to do this? Right? Because many times when you are in school, right, the method that you use to remember all this is you try to repeat again and again and again and again and again. How many of you use this repeating method again and again and again? Comment down one. Comment down one if you use this method. Clock, the moon, the bike, the headphone, so you do it again and again and again. Does the repeating method works? Yes or no? Yes, it works. But if you want to make it even more powerful so that it sticks in your brain, you have to remember two things, which is what we mentioned just now earlier. Two things. One, you have to have distinctive memory, and you have to have links and association so that you will remember longer, right? So you can repeat it again and again and again, but if you repeat it using story method, right, your memory will be even more powerful. You'll remember it for a longer time, right? Because there are a lot of hooks and links on this. Okay, so one more method over here I want to show you before we go into the next round, which is what we call memory palace. Any one of you heard of memory palace before? Comment down yes if you have heard. No, comment down no if you have never heard of it before. Okay, no. Okay, memory palace is another very powerful method that you can use whereby, okay, if I want to remember these 4 items over here, right? You just have to do one thing over here. Memory palace is that, do you have a place that you are very, very familiar with? Yang anda sangat-sangat, if you close your eyes, right, you can remember the place very, very clearly, right? It could be your house, your bedroom, right? Your classroom, right? When you close your eyes, you know in your classroom, where is the whiteboard, right? Where is the door, right? Where is the window, right? Do you have a place like this? Comment down in the Zoom chat. Some people might say the kitchen, maybe the shopping complex, or maybe the playground over here. Okay, and what you do over here using the memory palace is that some of these people are this memory expert. They can imagine, right, all of this picture. They will actively put all of this information on the memory palace, right? So for example, right, the playground over here, we have the swing, we have the slide, we have the climbing machine, and we have the sand pit over here. And what we can do over here is that the 4 items that we want to do, maybe we put the moon on the swing, and then maybe we put the biker on the slide. We put the clock on the climbing machine, and we put the headphones on the sand pit. Okay, so that's number 1. We have the link already. But number 2 is that we have to make it distinctive. Buat dia menonjol, yeah? So it catches your attention of your memory. So how do we do it? So this is where you have to use your imagination. Imagine we add in what? A lot of senses, yeah? feelings, emotions, story, and all of this. So how do we link this together? You can comment down on the chat, yeah, in the Zoom chat if you have any ideas. Maybe the moon, when it's swinging on the swing, the moon is very afraid of heights. So the moon is shouting very loudly when he is going on the swing. You can comment down on the Zoom chat as well if you have any other ideas. That is very interesting and very distinctive. And next up, the biker. The biker is very easy. The biker goes down, zooms down on the slide in a very, very fast pace. It's like a daredevil. Very fast. Okay, that's very distinctive. And the wind blowing down there. Okay, what about the clock? The clock looks like the climbing machine over here. Right, the clock looks like a climbing machine, and then it looks like this as well. All right, and then from here, finally, the headphones. The headphones. The sand goes into the headphones. So the headphones got stuck. Okay. Right? The moon is swinging. He cannot get down. Headphone is playing music for the sand. Okay, very good. Can. Okay, so this is how we link everything together. So we ikat, yeah? We tie it together into something that you already are familiar with. Okay, let's test your memory again, yeah? Okay, what did we put on the climbing machine over here? Yes, the clock. Okay, what did we put on the slide? Yes, the motorcyclist. Very good. What did we put on the sand pit over here? Yes, the headphones. And finally, what did we put on the? Yes, the moon. Okay, very good. So if you are clear with this memory palace method, comment down okay. Comment down okay. Yes, okay. Is it helpful for you? Are you able to use this in your classroom? How many of you are excited to use this to remember, okay, history, okay, how to remember history information, science information, mathematic information? You can use all of this method as well, right? Is it helpful? If it's helpful, comment down yes. If it's helpful that you can use this, yeah, in your class. Okay, in your classroom. So we've gone through encoding, step number 1 already, right? So you are all considered memory expert already, right? You're all considered memory expert. Yes or no? Comment down yes if you think that, oh, I think I can actually remember very well in school. Okay, very good. Okay, so here's to test you, yeah? Everyone look at this screen, white color screen over here. Now you're a very brain expert, right? You're a brain expert. Let's test your memory. Okay, question, yeah? Question to you is, okay, comment that as fast as you can. What is this person's name over here? What is this person's name? Someone is laughing over there. Okay, comment down in the Zoom chat over here. Oh, forgot already. If you don't remember, comment down forget. Comment down forget. Looper. Comment down looper if you forget. Hey, what happened? Question. Did you see his name just now in the slide that I shared with you earlier? Yes. Did I mention his name to you just now? Yes or not? Yes, I mentioned his name. But how come we forget about his name? Right? It is because I actually play a trick on you lah. Why? Because I did not give you enough time, masa untuk membuat, to do the encoding and consolidation. You do not have time to do distinctive memory and links. That is why you forget his name, right? And that is why when I'm asking you, ini adalah untuk keluarkan information. That's why step number 3 cannot happen because step 1 and step 2 is not completed, right? That's why you forget his name, although you saw his name and you heard his name, right? Same thing when you are in classroom, right? When you heard his name, when teacher tells you something, did you hear it? Yes. Did you see the information? Yes. But how come saya lupa? It is because it's very simple. It's because you did not have enough time to do encoding and consolidation. So the next time, if you forget something in class or in exam, remember, oh, sebab I didn't do the encoding and consolidation process well. That is why I forget what I learned, right? Remember, yeah? Don't blame yourself that, oh, I'm very bad in memorizing things. Saya selalu lupa. Oh, it is because, kalau lupa is because retrieval process saja. Ada 3 step. Kalau lupa is step number 3, right? If you want to have good memory, learn how to do good encoding and consolidation. Okay, so what is his name? Let's look at this. His name is Simon Reinhardt, 2 times world memory champion. Yes. Did you see this picture just now? Did you see his name just now? Comment down on the Zoom chat. Yes. Right? But right now you have more time to see it. But in science or mathematics or history, right? Is there a lot of names that you need to remember? Yes or no? I'm going to teach you a method on how to remember names. Is it okay? How to remember names, yeah? So how do you remember this name over here? Okay, if it's too long or whatsoever, remember this rule of thumb, yeah? Connect, 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 break it down and utilize your senses. And of course, encoding, consolidation, and retrieval. Okay, what we can do is that if this name is too long, okay, if it's too long, what we can do is that we can break it down. We can break it down. We can break it down into Simon Reinhardt. Okay, so it's easier for your brain to process. Okay, first step, break it down. And then number 2, you can put in, just like just now, yeah, we use a lot of images, right? We can put in images to associate with this. For example, Simon, we can break it down into Sim and on, S-I-M and on, Simon, right? This is how we break it down. So Simpson, so you can remember story method just now, right? Simpson turns on the switch and then it rains very hard because rain very hard, right? Or how many of you don't know who is this Simpson character? Yang tak tahu ini. Okay, maybe you know this person over here. What is this person over here? Yes. Yes, Simba. You can use Simba as well. Maybe the sim, yeah? Comment down in the Zoom chat over here what sim that you can use. Simba turns on the light switch and it rains very hard. And you can remember, Simon Reinhardt, it's very, very wet from the rain. Okay, and this is how we can use the method of linking and association to remember it. Someone says Simon is my uncle, so it's very easy for you to remember. Okay, so question again, what is this person's name? Immediately your brain will think, oh, tadi ada Simba. Simba turn on. Simon turns on the switch and then it rains very hard. Yeah, Simon Reinhardt, right? Is this method useful? If it's useful, comment down okay. Comment down okay. Yes. Why do we want to use this? Okay, if there's one method if you use the repeating method, you remember Simon Reinhardt, Simon Reinhardt, Simon Reinhardt, Simon Reinhardt, right? But if you use this method, the story method, it's easier for your brain to remember. Just remember on that, yeah? Okay, so question to you, untuk semua ya, question to you, if you look at this, right, the left-hand side are pictures, right-hand side are words, right? Which do you think is much more easier for your brain to remember? Left-hand side or right-hand side? Pictures or words? Comment down on the Zoom chat. Comment down on the Zoom chat. Okay, the left-hand side, right? Which one is easier for you to remember? Someone might say the words easier to remember or the pictures easier to remember. Some might say words, some might say picture. Left hand or right hand? Both? Okay. So some of you might feel that pictures easier to remember. Some of you might think that words easier to remember, pictures easier to remember. Okay. If we talk about clock, right? What is the first thing that comes to your mind? Picture of a clock, right? If I ask you, okay, what about bicycle, right? When I ask you to imagine the word bicycle, right? What comes into your mind? Apa yang terlintas atas otak anda? A picture of a bicycle, right? That means if you look at words, your brain will have to convert it into pictures, isn't it? For it to have meaning. So a lot of times, if you use picture, you will be able to remember it in a more powerful manner. Right? Picture of a bicycle, yes. And that is why they always say picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Picture is worth 1,000 words. Okay, so why is picture so powerful? Do you agree with me that picture is very important to form very powerful memory? Yes? Comment down yes if you feel yes. Okay, why? It's because of this. Remember the apple, right? Picture is number one over here. It looks, the color of it, and then the picture of it. It's a very, very powerful tool, right? And from here, we're going to play a very simple game over here. Yeah? It's called visual association. Visual association, or what we call the emoji game. Emoji game, yeah? Okay, this is a very important little quiz, yeah? So take out a piece of paper, keluarkan a piece of paper over here. Piece of paper. And then what happens, and a pencil, yeah, very simple. And what we do, okay, I'm going to explain the rule of the game, yeah. What happens is that I'm going to give you a few words, yeah. For example, when I say house, right, I need you to create a picture under 20 seconds. 20 saat saja, let's say if I give you the word house, right, you just have to draw out a picture of a house. But you have to do it under 20 seconds. Is it okay? Okay, yeah. So let's try it out, yeah. Everyone ready? Everyone ready? Okay, ready? And I'm going to show you the first word. Yeah, ready? Okay, prepare your paper and your pencil. Okay, okay. We're gonna start with the first one. Is apple. This should be very easy. Under 20 seconds. Yeah, 20 seconds. Yeah, 20 saat. Just create the apple. Okay, done. Okay, next word. Intelligent. Intelligent. Bijak. How do you create a picture of intelligent? Okay, remember 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Okay, done. Okay, next up, healthy. Sihat. Okay, how do you create a picture of healthy? 20 seconds. You only have 20 seconds. Okay, done. Okay. Next one, intelligent student. Just now intelligent, now intelligent student. Okay, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Okay, next up, we have orang utan. Orang utan. In 20 seconds. How do you remember the word orang utan? Okay, next up, this one you might, we are trying to remember names, remember names. We have this, Parameswara. In 20 seconds, try to create a picture of Parameswara. 20 seconds, yeah? Sejarah. A lot of you put question mark. Parameswara. Okay, very good. And then next up, we're going to do some mathematic formula over here. Yeah? Mathematic formula. Okay, E equals to mc square. E equals to mc square. Try to create any pictures that comes into your mind on E equals to mc square. Haven't learned it yet, never mind. Just create any pictures that you can about this E equals to mc square. Okay, and one final one over here. Final one over here is this. I'm gonna give you a little bit more time. One final one. Don't give up. Just try your best. This is not the actual competition. Yeah, this is just a trial for you. Pongo pygmaeus. What is Pongo pygmaeus? Apa ni? How do I remember Pongo pygmaeus? Apa ni? Never mind, just create any pictures that you can. You can use sound, ping pong, pygmaeus. Okay. Is that a bird? Is it an orang utan? Okay. Just create any pictures that you can about this Pongo pygmaeus. Okay, all right. So time's up. So what we can do right now is that if you can, snap a picture and send it to the Telegram group. Snap a picture and send it to the Telegram group if you can. Okay, let's have a look. These are some pictures from our previous participants. So apple, okay, intelligent, over here, intelligent student. How many of you created intelligent student like this? And then let's see over here, Parameswara, they use this one. Okay, apple, okay, healthy. Anyone create healthy like this? Okay, very good. And then let's see over here. Parameswara. E equals to mc squared. They just create the E equals to mc squared over here. Okay. All of this over here. Okay, how many of you comment down in the Zoom chat? How many of you find this easy? If it's easy, comment down easy. Comment down in the Zoom chat easy. Okay. How many of you find it very hard? Sangat susah. Comment down hard. Quite hard. Okay. Right? Not hard, not easy. Okay. If it's not hard, not easy, comment down okay. Comment down okay if it's okay. All right. So sometimes you might need a little bit of time to remember all of this, yeah, to create your very own notes, yeah. But very importantly, right, if you create the pictures and emoji of it, right, so you are able to form links and association hooks, yeah, hooks on the informations that you want to learn, right. So a lot of times, right, it's very important that you create your own notes. If you create your own notes, you'll remember something even better, right? Anyone knows what is Pongo Pygmaeus? When we were asking you, what is Pongo Pygmaeus? What is Pongo Pygmaeus? Okay, Pongo Pygmaeus is actually, haven't heard of it, right? Bird maybe. Okay, Pongo Pygmaeus is actually the scientific name of the Bornean orang utan. Nama orang utan tu Pongo Pygmaeus. Yes, the scientific name. Scientific name for orang utan is Pongo Pygmaeus. Okay, so why do we show this Pongo Pygmaeus? Yeah, because this is one of the 10 endangered species. Yeah, endangered species in Malaysia. Right. So we have orang utan, rhinoceros hornbill, black shrew, Malayan tiger, tapir. So Bornean orang utan is one of the many endangered species in Malaysia. Okay, so Pongo Pygmaeus. So question, how do we remember this Pongo Pygmaeus? Again, like the Simon Reinhardt just now, right? So you can remember it again and again and again and again. Oh, Pongo Pygmaeus, Pongo Pygmaeus, Pongo Pygmaeus. But how do we break it down and make sure that we remember for a very long time? Okay, how do we remember it? Okay, so from here, okay, someone actually told us ping pong platypus. Okay, so number one, Pongo Pygmaeus, how can we use it? Okay, Pongo Pygmaeus, step one, we can break it down. Okay, so break it down, we can break it into Pongo, Pongo, right? And then Pygmaeus, Pygmaeus. Okay, maybe if you like Pokemon Go, right? So you can remember, Pongo Pygmaeus is like Pokemon Go and Pygmaeus, right? And there are many ways on how you can remember Pongo Pygmaeus. So Pokemon Go, you can draw a Pikachu. Pokemon Go, Pongo, right? Pygmaeus, Pygmaeus, the month of May, the flag of US. Pongo Pygmaeus. Yes, very good. Many of you actually got it. Okay, so you can use many ways of remembering Pongo. Pongo, pie, right? Looks like a pie. G-me-us. These are from some of the participants, like how to remember the name, right? Pongo sounds like handphone also. Handphone, go, pink color, me, us. Okay, so many ways on how you can remember. Pongo sounds like bongo as well. Bongo, pick sounds like picking things up, right? Like pick, me, us, Pongo, Pygmaeus. Right? Okay, so do you still remember what is the scientific name for the orang utan? Comment down in the Zoom chat. Comment down in the Zoom chat. Okay, so if you have linked it well, and if you have make it very distinctive, right? You should be able to remember Pongo Pygmaeus very easily. Yes, Pongo Pygmaeus, right? So next time so we did an early test for you in school. Yeah, next time in science class, if teacher asks you what is the scientific name of Bornean orang utan, it is Pongo Pygmaeus. Yes. Is this method helpful for you? Comment down yes if you find this very interesting and very helpful for you. Okay, so what we want you to do over here is this: creative learning. Don't try to just use remember or Pongo Pygmaeus, repeat again and again and again and again. Does it work? Yes, but if you want to make it easier for you to remember for a longer time, use all of this method that we have just shared with you over here. Okay, if you are still with us, comment down yes, comment down yes. Okay, so over here, we're going to take another animal. Yeah, you are going to share with me how you remember this animal over here. Okay, let's look at this Malayan tiger. Yeah, Malayan tiger. Anyone knows what is the scientific name for Malayan tiger? Comment down in the Zoom chat if you know what is the scientific name for Malayan tiger. Semua kata no. Okay, I'm going to show you. Scientific name for this is, yes, Harimau Malaya. What is the scientific name of it? It is Panthera tigris jacksoni. Panthera tigris jacksoni. Okay, so I'm just going to give you about 3 to 4 minutes, right? Try to find out ways on how you can try and remember this Panthera tigris jacksoni. Remember, step 1 is break it down, right? And then number 2 is put some links and association. Associate it with something, link it, hook it to something that you can remember, right? Just try and find out ways on how you can remember. You can use story, right? You can use memory palace method as well, right? You can use links and association method that you have learned just now, right? You can use pictures together. Okay, I'm just going to give you 3 minutes very quickly. And after 3 minutes, we are going to come back and we're going to move on and we're going to very quickly go through how to participate in the competition and a few more techniques as well, yeah? Okay, so I'll see you shortly in a while. So in 3 minutes, I'll see you shortly. Okay, one more minute. Okay. So if you have some idea on how to remember this, you can snap a picture and share it to the Telegram group. Okay, you can use pictures, you can use words. I can see a lot of very good examples over here. I like the one. Panther and Tiger is going to have a kid named Jacksoni. Very creative, very creative. Okay, so everyone, welcome back. Comment down yes if you are back together with us. Very fast, yeah, 3 minutes. We're gonna go through very, very fast. Okay, so have you uploaded to the Telegram group? If you don't have, it's okay, but we're gonna see a couple of examples over here. Let's see, from Asma Musliha, how does she remember the Panthera tigris jacksoni? Pen, she break it out into pens, macam seluar, pens, tera, okay. Tigris, T and Grease. Oh, the Grease, yeah. And then Jack and Sonic. Wow. Okay, very, very interesting. Okay, very good over here. Ahmad Afzan, they use the pen. Macam periuk, pen, the raw. The pen, the raw. Thick Reese, Agent Reese, yeah. Agent Rizka Jacksoni. Jackson is his friend, so he used this method. Okay, very good, Ahmad. So Panthera tigris jacksoni, pan, like the pancake. Terra is you. Okay, tigris. Tigris sounds like curries also. Okay, very good. Jackson Wang. Okay, Sony, beautiful. Sony is beautiful, yeah, is it? Okay, interesting. Okay, from here, let's look at a couple of examples from Tan Yiming. Pantera, panther, and plus an A. Tigris, tiga, reincarnated. Okay, interesting. Jacksoni. Okay, all of this very, very interesting method over here. Pan, again, they use pan. They are, oh, very good. Terra sounds like they are. Tigris is tiger. Jacket, Sonic. Okay, very powerful. Pantera, tigris, jacksoni. Okay, very, very good. So if you have more ideas, you can upload it to the Creative Learning Telegram group over here. Okay, so if you're having fun and find this very interesting, comment down yes in the Zoom chat. Okay, very, very good. Yeah, I really like the energy over here. Wow, very, very powerful. Okay, so next up over here, I want to go through something very, very interesting over here. Okay, what's happened next is this over here. So we are going to do something very, very interesting, which is what we call this thing over here. Okay, so right now, you have learned a lot of things from just now all the way until now, about 1 hour. Okay, so what have you learned over here? What have you learned over here is some of these things over here, right? You learn about the different stages of memory, right? 1, 2, and 3 method. Encoding, right? Consolidate, brain glue, and retrieval process. And right now, your brain has a lot of information like this. How many feels that, oh, my brain is very full? Comment down yes. Comment down yes if you think your brain is full. Or a lot of information that you have teach me. Story method, all of this, the 10 endangered species. So right now, your brain is like this, the laundry, a lot of things all over the place, right? So what you need to do is that for you to remember all of this information, you will need to have a method, right? Someone says, my brain is about to explode. But bear with me, Ranin, bear with me. Because right now, why your brain is about to explode is because your brain is all over the place, all of this information. So you need a place for you to organize it. Untuk susun dia so that your brain don't go explode. So all of the shirts we put together, shoes we put together, imagine if you come back from home, right? If you come back from home, all of the shirts are all over the place, right? But if you come back to this, will your brain explode? Oh, it looks very nice, right? Or like this, your brain is wired, right? Sangat banyak information. Your brain has a lot of wires and nerve cells. So you want to arrange it like this. Which one do you prefer? The left-hand side or the right-hand side? Comment down on the Zoom chat. Comment down on the Zoom chat. Yes, of course, the right-hand side. Why? Because it's easier for your brain to remember a lot of things and your brain won't go explode lah. Okay, so one method over here that we want to really emphasize over here is one method to organize all of this information. So what is this information over here? Is what we call mind mapping. Anyone knows what is mind mapping? Comment down on the Zoom chat. Yes, if you have learned about mind mapping before. Mind mapping? No, yes, no, yes. Okay, so mind mapping is actually very simple. Yeah, very simple over here. How this do is this. Mind mapping, it always starts with the middle. Yeah, let's say for example, this is the mind map of mind mapping. Okay, so it starts with the middle, right? And it has a center image, and then it has a lot of branches, and then there are keywords on top of this. Okay, this is an example of a mind map. So for example, this is sort of like a mind map of me lah, J. So let's say if I want to create a mind map of J, what happens is that I'm going to use very little words. Yeah. So there's J, and then I'm going to talk about my hobby, my food I like to eat, sports, the cartoon that I like to watch, right? So the first one, my hobby is playing piano. So I draw a picture of me playing piano, and I like to read books as well. So I create a picture of me reading book, right? And then the food that I like to eat. What food do I like to eat? I like to eat nasi lemak, right? And I like to eat tom yum as well. Okay, very good. Sports. What about sports? I created sports. I like to play basketball. So I draw me playing basketball and jogging. And cartoon. What cartoon do I like to watch? Last time when I was young like you. Pokemon and also Dragon Ball. Okay, so I draw Dragon Ball and Pokemon, the Pikachu over here. Okay, so why do we want to create mind maps over here? It's always, so you can see over here, yeah, mind map, we actually use a lot of pictures. Can you see a lot of pictures? If you can see a lot of pictures over here, comment down yes. Okay. And if you can see a lot of colors as well, comment down yes. And what about the words? Is there a lot of words or is there less words? Banyak perkataan or less words? Yes. So we use very less word. Okay. So by just looking at this mind map, right, you can already know something about me. Right? So question, yeah, I'm going to test you once again over here. Question. So on the picture just now, what was my favorite food? Comment down in the Zoom chat. Oh, nasi lemak and tom yum. Where was the nasi lemak and tom yum created on the mind map? The left hand side or the right hand side of the mind map? Left hand side or right hand side? Yes, on the left-hand side. How did you remember it? Because you just saw it visually. I remember, picture is worth 1,000 words. Okay, one more, just to try it out. What sports do I like? What sports do I like? Comment down. Yes, basketball and jogging. Okay, which side of the mind map did I created it? On the mind map. Yes, the upper right-hand side, right? Many of you actually right. Okay, how do you remember all of this? It's because mind map allows you to have visual information and word information. And if you are able to create the emoji like this also, it'll be even more powerful, right? You can even remember where it is just by one look, one glance, right? Is mind map powerful? Yes or no? Comment down in the Zoom chat. Yes, very, very powerful. Okay, and this is one of the things that we will need you to create. Yeah, note-taking abilities. Note-taking, utilizing mind map over here. Okay, so many ways of creating mind maps. I won't go through in detail, but you can go through with your teachers because we have shared with them how to create mind map. But very simply is 3 main things. Number 1, pictures. Write down number 1, pictures. A lot of pictures, yeah? Pictures. Okay, number 2. Number 2 is what? Number 2 is the colors. Yes, number 2 is colors. Write this down, yeah? Very important. Colors. Number 3 is what? Less words. Simple words. Okay, these are the 3 main things for a mind map. Okay, very, very simple. 3 main things about this. Okay, so can you create the mind map of me just now? The mind map that I created just now. And try to, I'm just going to give you 1 minute. You don't have to draw the pictures. You just have to create the words on top of it. Try to create the mind map. I'm going to give you 1 minute to create the mind map that I just showed you just now, very, very quickly. Yes, you can set it on Telegram. Just very quickly. Very, very quickly, create a mind map of what you can see just now. Yeah. Why do I want to create this? It is because just by looking at mind map, you are able to remember all of the informations that you learn in school from textbook directly. Yeah, create a mind map of the mind map that I just showed you about Abang J just now. The food that I like to eat, my hobbies, right? What sports do I like to play? And my favorite cartoon. The 4 things, right? If you can remember. Okay, very quickly. If you have done it, just snap a picture and send it to the Telegram group. Just the words, yeah? Just the words. Okay. Let's look at the Telegram group over here. I think you guys are very, very intelligent because I speak very fast, but you guys managed to catch up as well. Okay. Let's look at this. From Jiajun, Jiajun over here. Wow, very, very fast. You created a mind map over here. So J, hobby, play piano, reading, nasi lemak, tom yum, sports, basketball, jogging, cartoons, Pokemon, Dragon Ball. Wow, excellent. Very, very fast. You are able to remember it. Let's look at this. Is it? Yes, very, very good. Okay, and you can create your very own mind map as well, yeah? Yeah, J, Pokemon, Dragon Ball. Favorite food, tom yum. Okay, very good. Hobby, playing piano, all of this. Okay, very good. From here. Okay, I love all of your mind maps over here. Very, very good. Because I give you just 1 minute, right? So you are not able to create all of the colors and pictures. So this is how you create mind maps, right? Very, very easy. So you link the middle image with the information. Hobby, then you can split it into 2. Okay, that is what we call the mind mapping method over here. Okay, but however, where do I get all of this information? Let's say if you are studying history, science, mathematics, right? You have a lot of information that you want to learn, right? So there's one thing over here that you can use. Where do you get that information, right? Where do you get any information? Okay, but before we go through, right, we can see that the mind map over here, let's say for example, right, because I didn't give you enough time, what needs to be added onto this mind map? What is missing from here? What are the 3 things that is missing? Yes, number 1 is pictures and colors. Over here is a simplified version. This level 1, right? Level 2, you can add in colors. Level 3, you can add in the pictures, right? So question, do you think color is very important for someone to remember things well, or someone to learn better? Yes. Okay. Why? So we're gonna do a very simple experiment. Okay. So take a piece of paper, and I want you to try and solve this mathematics question. Soalan matematik ini. But this mathematics question is very interesting. It is in word format. Okay. Try and solve this mathematics question. Okay. Try and solve this mathematics question. If you have the answer, comment down on the Zoom chat. Comment down on the Zoom chat. Okay, you can use calculator if you want, but yeah. Okay, I'm just going to give you 1 minute. If you get the answer. If you get the answer. Okay, what is the answer for question number 1? And what is the answer for number 2? These are all addition questions, yeah? Okay, anyone got the correct answer over here? Okay, what if I put it this way? Option A. Is it easier for you to see the answer? How many of you prefer A rather than this? How many prefer, there's this color over here. Is it easier to look at this than this? Yes, the color is much easier, right? Much easier to be created. Okay, and number 2 over here, option B over here. How many of you feel like, this is much easier to see? 5,992 plus 770. How many of you feel that it's easier? And how many of you feel that this is much easier? Which do you prefer, A, B, or C? A is just with the highlighter. B is highlighter plus the peta, and C is all of this together. Yes. So as you can see over here, this is your normal notes if you do not add any color, right? This is after you added color. Okay, all of this information are there. And then this is after you add in more informations to your notes. And then finally, this is when you add in the actual pictures or symbols on top and see. right? You can see if you add more information, it's easier for you to remember all of the informations that you want to learn, right? So same thing with all of the informations that you learn from school, right? You start it off always with, where do you get your informations from in school? Comment down in the Zoom chat, where do you get the informations that you get from in school? Yes, from textbook, or you get the information from probably from your teachers, right? And what happens next is that you will have a lot of informations like this, right? You get it from book. And then next up, if your notes look something like this, right? All just words, right? The next thing that you need to do is to add on, yeah, to understand which are the important points. And this is where we call the highlighting method. Okay, so I'm just going to go through very quickly how to use the highlighting method. It's going to be very, very simple. Okay, how many of you use highlighting in your class? Yeah, highlighting method. Okay, so this is highlighting method, right? So this is without highlight, this is with highlighting method. And a lot of times I like to use 3 to 4 colors. 3 to 4 colors. How many of you have highlighter? Maybe you can snap a picture of the highlighter and send it to the Telegram group. Yeah. And this highlighting method, I always like to call it the 1, 2, 3 method. Okay, the 1, 2, 3 method, which is level 1, level 2, and level 3 information. Okay, what this means is that, right, in your mind map, so there's the level 1 information, level 2 information, and level 3 information from here. Okay, 1, 2, and 3 information. So what you can do over here is this. Level 1 information is what color? Comment down in the Zoom chat. Level 1, what color is the information? Yes, it's yellow. What about level 2 information is in what color? Purple or pink color. Level 3 information is green color, yes. And then underline is for any examples. You can underline over here. Okay, so what happens is that, remember the mind map that we did just now? The mind map. Yeah, the mind map, right? How many level 1 informations are there in the mind map? The teacher J's mind map. How many level 1 information? How many of it? Yes, there are actually 4 level 1 information, right? 4 level 1 information. Where is it? So level 1, level 1, level 1, level 1. Correct? Okay. And question, how many level 2 information under hobby? How many level 2 information under hobby? Yes, there are 2 level 2 information. What about level 3 information under the piano for Alice and Coldplay? 2 more, right? And that is how I always use to organize my information. Okay, so how do you do this level 1, level 2, and level 3 information? Okay, for example, let's say we have an article. Biasanya in your textbook, right? In your textbook, you always have articles like this. Yes or no? Comment now yes if you always see articles like this. Always see articles like this. Yes, right? So how can you highlight this information to create a mind map out of it? Okay, how can you create a note out of it? Okay, so number 1 is that you have to find out what is the level 1 information. Level 1 information is what color? What color is level 1 information? It is yellow, right? Highlight important words. The worst thing that you can do is to highlight your entire book with highlighter. Why? Because after that, when you come back to learn about it or to read about it, you are not able to retrieve the information back again, right? What do I mean by that? It looks something like this. How many of you, your highlighter is like this in your book? All of it, so many colors, right? How many colors are there? 1 color, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors, or 7 colors, 8 colors, so many colors. Just now I was mentioning how many colors do you need to use? How many colors? 3 to 4, maximum 4, not too many colors. And what happens is, let's say if the color, right, if it's like this, your notes is like this. Step number one, you need to find out what is the level 1 information. Level 1 information is, this is how the example. So for example, you read the article, this article is about global warming. Yeah? It's about global warming. And what you can do is this, to find level 1 information. How many level 1 information are there that we find out? Greenhouse gases, human activities, a bit like, and Earth, yes. So there are 4 level 1 information, right? So greenhouse gas, human activities, and all of this. So same thing, level 1 information, you put it, greenhouse gases, human activities, how it works, Earth temperature, right? Earth temperature, yellow color, right? So let's see number 1 over here, greenhouse gases, right? Greenhouse gas, how many level 2 information under the greenhouse gas that you can see over here? How many? Yes, there are 3. Why? Pink color, right? Level 2, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, right? So from here, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide. There are 3 informations over here. Okay, how many follow? If you are still with me, comment down okay. If you are confused already, comment down I need help. Comment down I need help if you are having a little bit of help. Send help. I need help. Okay, so one more time again. What happens is, number 1, you need to understand level 1, level 2, level 3 information, right? Level 1 information, you need to find out just like this. Oh, this is the article that you find, right? Number 1 is that what do you need to do? What do you need to do when you look at articles like this? Comment down in the Zoom chat if you remember. If you look at articles, step number 1, what do you need to do? You need to highlight. And you need to find out what? You need to find out the level 1, level 2, and level 3 information, right? So all of this, animals, green, so many information. Divide into colors, yes. Level 1 information, animals. Level 2 information, how many animals? Tiger and orangutan. Level 3 information, carnivore and omnivores, right? So level 1, level 2, and level 3. And then you can use the level 1, 2, and 3 and make it to become a mind map, just like this. Got it? Is it clear? If it's clear, comment down okay. If you understand right now, I understand already. First, I need to find level 1 information. Then level 1 information, inside there are 2 level 2 information. And then inside there are many more informations that I can put in on level 3 information. Then I can have many branches like this. And this is how I create the mind map. All right, level 1, yellow, pink color, green color. If you got it already, comment down AHHH. Okay. Okay, very good. All right, so level 1 information, find out first. What are the level 1 information? This article is talking about greenhouse gases. Carbon dioxide is level 2 information. Level 3 information is from here. Okay, and it takes a little bit of practice to do this, but very important is that objective of highlighting is so that you can retrieve the information in future, right? There is no point for you to highlight everything just like this. After that, when you are studying for exam, have to study again, right? But if you organize your information using level 1, 2, and 3 method, it will be much easier for you. Okay? All right. So in a nutshell, right? Highlighting method and mind map method has to be like abang adik like friends, right? It has to work together, right? After you highlighted it, level 1, level 2, level 3, then you can put it into mind map. Okay, how many of you feel that it's very easy? It's easy. Comment down, it's easy in the Zoom chat. Easy. Okay, now you know, right? You have to first highlight it. Then you know how to create the mind map. Remember 1, 2, 3 method, organizing it. Okay, very good. So if you have highlighters, you can label it. If you just started out using highlighting, the 3 colors, level 1, level 2, level 3, you can write it down and stick it on the thing. Yes, like Adik Yashini over here. Yeah, I can see your highlighter. Very beautiful. Okay, so question. A lot of you ask me, Teacher J, if I don't have green color, can I use blue color? Yes, you can. Yeah, just make sure that you have 3 different colors there. Yeah, you don't have to just use this 3 color, right? But just make sure that you remember, right? Which one is level 1, level 2, and level 3 information. Yes. So Natra, yeah, if you cannot highlight the textbook, yeah, if you cannot highlight the textbook, you can do something like this, right? From the textbook, you just need to find out what are the level 1, level 2, level 3 information, like this, right? And then highlight it on the note taking on your paper. Yes, 3 different colors. Yeah, if you cannot highlight the textbook, you can use this method when you're note taking on the paper. But make sure that you organize it into level 1, level 2, and level 3 information. Okay, so that was the mind map method, right? So mind map method, everything is in the middle, and then it's like a tree branch. It spreads out from there. But what about informations like sejarah, right? So you have step 1, you have step 2, you have step 3, step 4, step 5, right? Or science, right? Okay, someone is asking, Teacher J, kalau tak ada highlighter, boleh guna pencil warna ke? Can we use color pencil? Yes, you can, right? You can use color pencil if you don't have highlighter as well, right? As long as you have the color to differentiate, right? Just like the activity that we did just now with the mathematics, right? If you have colors, it's easier for you to susun or to organize your information. Okay, so one last one over here, yeah? One last one over here is what we call the river flow note-taking method. River flow note-taking method. Actually, it's very similar to mind mapping method. It's just that if you look at the river, right? You look at the river is like that. The main branch, and then it becomes a smaller branch, right? So this is an example of the life cycle of the turtle, right? Life cycle of a turtle, right? What happens is that they go through a female turtle laying the egg, right? Macam sejarah kan? A female turtle lay eggs, and then the turtle egg hatch, and then it goes to the ocean, right? And then finally, development and natal homing, okay? What's the very difference between this and the highlighting method is that all of the level 1 information are what? Comment in the Zoom chat. What can you see the difference between this and the mind map method over here? The level 1 information are all what? Are all connected. Yeah, if you look at this, right? Just now, the level 1, 2, and 3, it's like this, right? Right? Everything starts from the middle. But for this one, all of the level 1, 2, and 3 information are all connected like the river. Yes. And then what about level 2 and level 3 information? Oh, then level 1 information is spreads out from there. That's the only difference from here, right? Let's say, for example, right, like mathematics, right? If you are learning a new mathematic, algebra or something like that, right? Same thing as well. It's like a story, am I right? It starts with a beginning, and then it goes through step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, right? So you can use this river flow note-taking method in this fashion, right? So it depends on how you want to note-take your information, but the main simple one is that you first need to identify what are the level 1 information, level 2 information, and level 3 information. Okay, so one more time, yeah, if we were to go back to this, yeah, I want to ask you a question over here for Abang J's mind map just now, right? So I wanted to ask you over here for this, okay, over here, yeah. I want to ask you for this one, what level is it at? Charizard and Pikachu. Level 3, right? Okay, very good. What about the playing piano? It's level 2, right? So a lot of times, if you highlight everything together, right? Piano, book, hobby, food, nasi lemak, all you highlight at the same level, so it will confuse you. So if you put it into level 1, 2, and 3 information, much more easy for you to organize it. Okay, so up until now, who is clear with all of the methods over here? If you are okay with it, comment down okay, because I'm about to show you your mission for the day. In your quest for you to win the primary school level information. Okay, so what are the missions that we are about to do over here? Okay, so 3 things over here, yeah, 3 things over here that you will need to do. Your brain haven't exploded yet, yeah. So finally, yeah, this one you have to take down your notes, yeah, very important. So how to join in this Score A competition over here is 3 steps, yeah, 3 simple steps, yeah. Step number 1, we will be giving you a note, right? A note, yeah, that you will have about 10 days to go through it. 10 hari lah, not like the 1 minute that we did just now. So the notes over here, I think Wen Ping will be sharing it in the Zoom chat. Yeah, we'll be sharing in the Zoom chat or in the Telegram group. So I need you to download the note over here, right? And then when you download down the note, what happens is that you can go through step 2. Step 2 is that, so you can read the notes, you can highlight it, find out the level 1, level 2, and level 3 information. Next up is that step number 2. This is the important step, yeah? This will be the most important one that you have to submit. This is your mission, yeah? So if you are ready for the mission, comment down ready. Comment down ready if you are ready for the mission. Okay, so here is the mission, yeah? Step number 2 is that you will have to, based on the notes over here that you have received, okay, you have to create your own learning notes. Okay, so what does this mean? Yeah, okay, let me just bring out the, okay, so here is the note, yeah, here's the note. So when you download it, it's in PDF format, yeah, it's in digital format. So this note is all about biodiversity. There are many information, right? Many information, just like this, right? Just like the article that we show you just now, right? A lot of information, so many information, and then informations that you will need to convert it into learning notes, into the learning notes. Okay, so step number 1, you have to download the notes so that you know what is the topic, yeah, over here, right? So there are how many pages? 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page, and 5 page. So page 3, 4, and 5 are all pictures. Remember the endangered species, right? All of this endangered species. This will be coming out in the notes. So what you need to do is that you need to read through this note over here. Okay, and then step number 1 is to download the notes. Step number 2 is that you will need to try your best, yeah, to create your own learning notes. So you have 10 days to create the notes, yeah. So you can use mind mapping method, just like what we shared just now, right? And then you can use, you can add a lot of emojis, pictures, and colors. Remember the 3 things that we discussed just now? What are the 3 things on the mind map? What are the 3 things that you have to put it now on the mind map? If you still remember. Number 1 is you need to have what? Pictures. Number 2 is you need to have colors. Okay. And number 3, you need to have what? Need to have simple words. Right? Got it? Same thing applies here as well. Same thing. If you see over here, it's up to you, yeah. So how will we judge your learning notes? Very important, yeah. You have to write it down, yeah. We will open to question later, but listen very carefully for now, yeah. Number 1, completeness and accuracy of information. That means all of the information over here, do you have all of the information? The complete information of this note over here. That's number 1. Number 2, did you use picture and colors? Emojis, pictures, and colors. Yeah, so like this, a lot of pictures and colors, very good, right? And number 3, level of creativity. So it's up to you how you want to arrange the notes. Okay, you can break it down into 2 sides, 3 sides, no problem. Okay, so this is the main thing over here. Okay, and what happens is this, when you create your note, use just 1 paper. 1 page only, yeah. Okay, if you want to use bigger size paper is okay as well, right? but one page only, right? And from here, you can utilize any stationery and tools. Yeah. Okay, so how many pages that you have over here? How many pages? How many pages? Just one page. Okay, just one page. Yes. So, and then you can use any stationery lah, pen, pencils, highlighters, right? Color pencil, no problem, right? But very important, yeah, this one over here. All of it, you must use hand created. Guna tangan sahaja. Can you use computer? Cannot, yeah? Cannot use computer, yeah? You can only use your hand. Yeah? All hand manual, very, very important. Okay? Yes, in class, in school, you can use computer. But for this competition, to be fair to everyone, you have to use hand-created notes. Yeah, can you use ruler? Yes. But can you use computer software? Cannot. Yeah. So utilizing of computers and software, not permitted. Even handphones, snap picture, cannot as well. Everything, like you see over here, right? Everything you have to draw on the paper. Yeah. Can you use iPad to draw? Cannot. Yeah. You have to draw it on the paper, right? You have to draw it on the paper. And then what happens is that snap a picture and upload it up to the link that we will share with you. Is that clear? All right. So I repeat again. Yeah. Can we use search Google and copy it down? You can search for pictures on Google, no problem, but you cannot copy and paste. You can draw it out using your hand, right? Very, very important. Yeah. Must be 100% hand created. Boleh. If you are clear, comment down clear. Yeah. Comment down clear. Yes. Wenping, we can share the informations onto the Telegram. Okay, so let's say for example, right, if you have created your notes, yeah, let's say if you have created your notes over here, right, let's say for example, step 1, okay, Teacher J, I have already downloaded the notes. Okay, Wenping, have you put the notes on the Telegram group and the Zoom chat already?
Yep, it's in the Zoom. Once again, put again in the Zoom.
Okay.
And Telegram already there.
Okay, it's in the Zoom and also in the Telegram, yeah? Okay. Okay. And then next up, next step 2 is to read through the notes, read through the notes and then highlighting it, everything. You can do it just like how we share with you just now. And then next up, you have to create your learning notes. Create your learning notes over here. Okay, so you can use the mind map method. You can use whichever method you want as well. But main importantly, you have to use emoji colors, right? And make sure that you have all of the informations in the note, right? You can use a lot of creativity on top of it, right? This is something that we will look lah in your notes. And remember, only one page, yeah? Only one page. And then use any stationery and all of this. All learning notes must be 100% hand created. Yeah. Can you use a sticky note? Sticky note like this is okay. Sticky notes, yeah. Sticky notes like this is okay, right? No problem. But if you have a sticker, with pictures on it, like this, with pictures on it, cannot, right? Cannot use. All have to be hand drawn. Yeah. Very, very important. Yeah. If you have any question later, you can add in more as well. But remember, no stickers, right? No stickers. So what do I mean by stickers? So there are a lot of you have asked me question like this. Okay, let's say, Teacher J, I have pictures like this. Can I cut out this picture and stick on the paper? Cannot. Remember, yeah, if it's from the internet, if you did not draw it using your hand, yeah, cannot. Okay, cannot, yeah. Have to make sure that everything must be hand created. Yes. Okay, very, very important. Okay, when you are uploading your picture, yeah, very, very important, yeah. These are how you should not upload your picture. Okay, so You can use your phone or your parents' phone or when you are together with your teachers lah. Number one, do not snap a picture like this, okay? Where you have you behind there holding the paper. No, don't do this, yeah? Don't do this. And some people actually use this thing. They snap a picture of the notes that they have taken on the table. They put the stationery. No, don't do this, yeah? Like that and like that. Do not do this. Why? Because number one, it blocks your creative note, right? Number two, over here, this one will be too small, right? What we want is something like this. Snap a picture, just only the note taking. Only the note taking over here. Is that clear? Right? Like this? No, right? And this one is like tilted, sengit. Right? Everything have to be clear and accurate. Okay, clear and nice so that we can see everything that you draw. Yeah, snap a picture of the paper. Okay, and then do not send it to the Telegram group. Yeah, do not send it to the Telegram group. Right? Upload to the provided link. Upload to the provided link. Very, very important. Not to Telegram. Yeah, this one not to Telegram. Yeah. Okay. Where is the link? Wenping, have we shared the link to the? Have we shared the link to the? Yes. Okay. So someone asked, do we have to do? Kena buat atau tidak? Question is, do you want to join this competition? Whereby your notes, right? So what happens is that this is round one, yeah. So your notes, if we look at your notes, right, and if it's very, very nice, and it has pictures, it has colors, it follows what we have shared with you just now, right? All the information over here, you will be selected and shortlisted to represent your school into round two. Okay, and then from round two, we will have another mission for you because we will have a few missions where we will select you to become the finalist. Yeah, they're the finalists for this competition. So the finalists, you know the prizes already, right? Very, 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 very big prizes, right? Am I right? So reiterate again, very important. Step one, download the notes. Okay. Number two, what do you need to do? Create your learning notes. One page, right? Utilize stationery, 100% hand created, cannot use computer, phone, software. Yeah? And then snap a picture of it and send it to the link. And make sure, do not take picture like this. Do not take pictures like this. Only share pictures like this. Very clear and nice. Okay. And when is the date to submit? 13 September. Okay, 13 September. Okay, send it to one link. Wenping, maybe we can share a couple of more times which link that you can submit it to. Okay, so let's say, for example, the link here, I think the link Wenping has shared it in the Telegram group and also in the Zoom link already, right? So let's say, for example, yeah, so this is the Telegram group, yeah, right? So upload your learning note. Let's say if I click it, right? So what will happen is this. You will see this, okay? So what you need to do is put in your email address, your full name, okay? Your full name, yeah, that will appear in your certificate. If you participate in the first round, you will immediately get the certificate already. Okay? Dapat sijil ya, kalau submit. If you go through the second round or not, you will get a sijil ya. Very remember, put in your full name. Nama penuh ya, your school name, okay, which standard you are, standard 3, standard 4, standard 5, standard 6. Okay, contact number, your parents' mobile number. Wenping, if we are able to just remove the requirement over here. Yeah, is it okay? Your school name, very important, contact number. And then state, which state are you from? Are you from Kuala Lumpur, Selangor, Perak? Comment down on the Zoom chat, which state are you from? Are you from Perak, Penang, Johor, Sarawak? Okay, right. So if you are from Penang, just put Penang. If you are from Sarawak, use Johor, Sarawak. Okay, and upload your learning note here. So when you click here, They will ask you to select, so you have to upload it up to your Google Drive over here. Okay, snap a picture, upload the picture to your Google Drive. Okay, is that clear? Is that clear? If it's clear, comment down clear. If you need help, comment down help. Comment down help. If you need help. Okay, comment down help if you need help. If you need help. Okay. Okay, so from here, after you have uploaded up, right? After you have uploaded, have to submit before 13 September. If you do not understand all of this, you can ask your teachers about this, or you can rewatch this video one more time. Okay, and what happens next is that after this, right, we will have another category also, but this is not today. So what happens is that step number 3 is that, remember, on 10 September, 10 hari bulan September, right? Write down on this date, we will be releasing some objective question as well. Okay, we will be releasing a objective question. What is the objective question over here? What is the objective question? Objective question is going to be ask you all about what you have learned from this. So you have taken down the notes, you have learned all about this from the notes over here. So we will be having a test, online test on 10 September. Okay, on 10 September, where remember you have to answer this and also to create the notes, right? There are 2 things that you have to do. Yes, we'll test you on this. And then from here, all of this, you will have to try and answer the best as you can, right? And then it depends lah. If you are able to answer as fast as you can, the marks will be higher. Okay, on 10 September, remember, so make sure that you are in the Telegram group, make sure that you're in the Telegram group, and you will have about 3 days to answer the question. Kena buat nota sendiri? Yes. Step number 1, you have already created your notes, right? You have already created your notes, and then on the 10th of September, right, you will have 3 days. Until when is the deadline? Comment down in the Zoom chat if you still remember what is the deadline. If you still remember what is the deadline is 13th of September. Yes, 13th September for everything. Okay, so remember, 2 things, round 1 competition. From here, what will happen is this. You will have objective question, which will be on the 10th of September. Okay, 10th of September over here for round 1. And then for learning notes, when is the deadline? If you still remember, when is the deadline for learning notes? Yeah, when is the deadline for the learning notes? 13th of September. Yes. Okay, if you are clear, comment down okay. Comment down okay if you are okay with it. Okay, it's just like your exam in school, right? So there's the objective question, and then there is the subjective question. So there's 2 parts, How many parts are there on this round 1 competition? How many parts are there? 2 parts, Part number 1 is the learning notes, which you can start to do today already, right? Objective question on the 10th of September, then only we will release it. Okay. All right. So if you have any question, comment down on the Zoom chat over here. So we will answer it one by one. I know you have a lot of questions. Okay. So do we pick one topic from the notes and we build our notes, right? So from this notes over here, right? If you can see from here, there are many topics, right? You have to capture as many informations as you can in one paper. You have to capture as many informations as you can from this one paper over here. Okay, and then yes, so mix up everything. Yes. So number 2, I need to download another picture for the same picture. What do you mean by that? Yeah, Nurina. So Wenping, maybe if you can let me know what are the other questions that you have. Can we use pen to draw? Yes, you can use pen, you can use pencil, but remember, you have to use you have higher marks like if you have emoji, if you have colors, and etc. Right? Okay, all of this. How many round in total? Okay, so how many round in total? So total we will have, if you look at this, yeah, preliminary, this is today's round. For those of you who are selected, right, you will go to round 2 over here. So it's top 250. We will select about 200 of you to go to the top 200 rounds, right? And then from there, we will have another round, which is top 50 or top 100 primary and secondary school for the semi-finals. And for the national final, if you go to the final round, we will finally be selecting you from the top 50 from here. Okay, is that clear? Okay, so how many of you are very interested to participate and also you think that you have the chance, yeah, to become one of the finalists and to win this? Comment down me, comment down me. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so question, can we use colorful tape as deco? Everything must be hand created. So tape, color tape, everything cannot use. You can only use pencil, pen, colorful stationery and such. Yeah. So tape, okay, what are the tape? Let me give you an example. Yeah. Decorative tape. I know what you mean, yeah. Decorative tape and all of those, yeah. Very, very good. So ask your questions, yeah. Everything must be hand drawn. Colorful tape. Okay. So many of you ask, can I use this type? This type, right? Colorful tape. Okay, so sticker not allowed, yeah? What about colorful tape like this? Is this hand created? Yes or no? Comment down in the Zoom chat. Is this hand created? Yes or no? No. Yeah, so colorful tape, tak boleh, yeah? No colorful tape. Okay, Wenping, are you there? Are you there, Wenping? Give me a hello. Okay, can parents help? Mainly try to do this by yourself. You can ask your parents, but try to do it by yourself, yeah? Because if your parents do it for you, when you go to the next round, the final challenge, right? Your parents, you have to do it by yourself. And then what happens is that we will know, it will be a problem for that, right? So create it by yourself. This is only for primary school level. Okay, so is Magic Pen allowed to use? Magic Pen, if you use the Magic Pen, is it hand created? Yes or no? Comment down in the Zoom chat. Is it hand created? Yes or no? Yes, it's hand created. So you can use Magic Pen, you can use highlighter, you can use color pencil, you can use pen, you can use pencil, no problem. Okay, question, will all participants receive a certificate? Okay, if you submit for this round 1, right? If you submit for round 1, immediately you will get certificate, right? You will get certificate, yeah. If you join the competition, do we have to take the test? Which test are you referring to, yeah? For the test, yes, this one you must, yeah? Because, why? 30% of the marks will be from the objective question. So if you don't answer the objective question, you will not have the, 30 marks. Very important, yeah? So you have to do both. So one is on the 10th September, one is on 13th September deadline, right? But from here, learning notes, you can start to create it today already. For the objective question, only today. Okay. Can we use colored papers? Question, can we use colored papers? Yes or no? Comment down in the Zoom chat over here. Is colored paper hand created? No, yes, cannot use. Just white paper, with and you draw on top of it. Yeah, something like this. Okay. Can we use sticky notes? Yeah, can we use sticky notes? Sticky notes is actually very similar to this. So answer is no, you cannot. You can draw a sticky note and draw on top of it, but you cannot use sticky note. Yeah, cannot use sticky note. Okay, any other questions? Okay, certificates, it will be in digital format, yeah, digital format. Thank you for that question. Can we use drawing paper? Yes, you can use drawing paper as well. But how many papers? Comment down in the Zoom chat. How many papers to upload? Only one, yeah? So if you upload 2 pages, we will not accept it, okay? If you have 2 pages. Okay. Boleh buat nota apa-apa ke? Untuk Ahmad Afzan ya, nota dia kena download ya. Kena download ya. Wenping, if you are able to upload it up again. This biodiversity, kena dapatkan note ini ya. Biodiversity. Kena baca daripada 5 page saja ya. 5 muka surat sahaja. Then buat nota according to this note. Okay. Can we use watercolor? So if you use the watercolor, are you using hand drawn? Pakai tangan atau tidak? If you use hand drawn, yes, you can use watercolor, no problem. Kena guna picture yang teacher hantar ke buat nota yang lain? Okay, so lepas dah download, ini adalah yang apa yang anda perlu baca, right? Selepas dah baca, kena buat nota, nota seperti ini. Okay. Can we use crayon? Yes, you can. Same like watercolor. Okay, can we draw some picture on another paper and cut it out, then stick it? Yeah, if you draw it out, a picture on another paper, you cut it out and stick it, yes, you can. But if you print it out, cannot. Okay, thank you for that question, Felicia. Okay, any other question? Can you use cardboard? Can you use cardboard? Mainly, just draw everything on the paper, just similar to how you create your note in school. Okay. What is the paper size you can use? 2 types, yeah. One is A4 size, but I think A4 size is a bit too small. Number 2, you can use the drawing block in school. Yeah, drawing block like how you did in school. Okay, so what should you do today? What should you do today? Again, question, yeah. What should you do today? Step 1, step yang pertama, what should you do today? After this session, what you need to do is very simply download the nota. Download nota. Dapat macam ni, nota macam ni. Okay, itu step yang pertama. Step 2, what do you need to do? Read the article, and after that, create the notes. Create the learning notes, and then upload the notes to the link. Okay, and then step number 3, wait until 10th of September. We will show you the objective questions. So you have about how many days? So you have 7 more days to learn and read all about this topic over here. Ada 1 minggu lah untuk belajar nota ini, to read all about this note. And then on the 10th of September, we will release this objective question. Okay?
Yeah, I think Jay, there are 2 main questions that need to clarify with the students. Ada 2 soalan yang perlu di-clarifikan. Pertama sekali, just now the notes that we go through, right? Many students ask about how much information they actually need to put in. Is it like all the words? Is it like all the subtopics? How much information need to be in the learning notes?
So if you can see over here, biodiversity, wow, there's so many information, right? All of this information. So what we want to see over here is that how can you create a note, nota? Macam manakah anda dapat create nota dengan menggunakan semua information ini? Okay? Right? All of this information. So if you can see over here, biodiversity, and then species of flora and fauna, right? They talk about Kina Batangan River, right? Endangered species in Malaysia. Ada banyak topik, right? So try and see how you can fit into the notes that you are creating.
So do they only choose one subtopic to
All.
do the notes, or they can do all?
All of it. Yeah, got it? All of it, yeah?
So yeah, really, students really depends on how you summarize all the subtopics into one page of notes. One page of note. Of course, just now Jay mentioned can use drawing paper, right? Can use drawing paper. Can use A4 paper. Both also can. Yeah. And then some are asking, can we do different type of learning notes other than MyMap and RiverMap?
Yes, you can. Yeah. As long as, okay, what are the criterias? What are the three criterias? Completeness and accuracy of information. That means all of the informations that you learn inside the your learning notes, right? In a simple format. Number two, did you use pictures and colors? Yeah, we mentioned earlier, right? We need to use simple words, pictures, and colors. This is number two, right? Number three, level of creativity. How do you create the note in a way that is interesting? Okay. Yeah, what's the next question, Wenping? Hopefully that answers the question. Yeah, if you're clear, comment down okay. Comment down okay if you answer. I repeat many times already, but repetition is the mother of understanding and remembering as well. Okay.
Def asking, can we use big size Manila cut?
Manila cut. So there are two types of paper that you can use. A4 size, but I think A4 size is too small. Number two is you can use art block. Okay. But only how many pages? One page, right? One page. Yeah. So Manila cut, right? So either you cut it into the size of art block paper, you can use that as well. Okay. Can we use hand but tekap? Tekap. Kalau tekap, that means chop, right? Chop, Chop. Okay, let's say for example, macam inilah. Chop. What type of chop? Okay, very good question, yeah. So many of you ask. Chop, right? Tekap, tekap macam ni, yeah. Okay, question: is this hand created or no? Yes or no? Comment down in the Zoom chat. Is this hand created? No, it's not hand created, right? So tak boleh guna. Semua kena lukis guna tangan. Okay. Okay. What is the art block size? Wenping, what is the art block size? Yeah, maybe we will upload it up as well. Yeah, don't worry. After this, we'll be sharing the information in the Telegram. So make sure that you're in the Telegram or chat with your teachers lah. Okay. Art block size is 271 by 380.
Yep, normally around that like 275 times 375 mm, and it's a B4 size. So yeah, do check it out. The drawing block is also usable.
Okay. Drawing art block size, yeah. Drawing art block size is this.
Yeah. I think many students will use the art block to fit in more information,
Yes.
but make sure you take a very clear picture of your notes after this.
Okay, so how many winners will be there for the final? We will let you know later lah. But right now, you just need to know that these are the prizes. First prize, 2,500 ringgit cash. Faber-Castell product hamper, very big hamper, yeah. I'm telling you, wow, the hamper when I last saw it, very beautiful hamper with all of the stationaries inside. Okay, and then there's going to be a huge trophy that you will get. And then there's going to be a certificate for you as well, right? First runner-up, 1,500 ringgit cash. Again, a very big hamper from Faber-Castell worth 400 ringgit. Trophy, very big, shiny trophy, certificate, right? Second runner-up, 1,000 ringgit cash. Third runner-up, 800 ringgit cash, right? How will we receive the hamper and trophy? We will let you know when you are in the finals. Okay, so Dev, what you need to do right now is that participate in the first round, right? When you go to that level, we will do the briefing for you. Don't worry. Okay, but make sure that you participate. What you need to do is focus on today, submit the learning notes, right? Make sure that you put in all of the methods that we share with you just now. Colors, pictures, we know pictures is worth 1,000 words. Very, very important. Okay. Okay, so as of now, we are about to end the session. So if you have any other questions, you can stay and ask questions. We will be here more. But if you need to leave already, you can leave if you have all of the information. Okay. If it's smaller than the art block, is it okay? Yes, it's smaller than the art block is okay. Can we do it in Minecraft version? Very good question. Minecraft version, is it hand created? Is it hand drawn? Comment down in the Zoom chat, everyone. Is Minecraft version hand created? Hand created. Drawn by hand. Minecraft version is created using what? Computer and software, not permitted, right? No, X. I put a huge X over here. Yeah? Okay, not permitted. Thank you for asking that question. Make sure that you don't use Minecraft. Yeah. Okay. Can we draw the background? Yes, you can draw the background as well. It's really up to you. Yeah, how you want to create. The one we want to create my note is using the step 1 notes. Yes, the step 1 notes. Step 1, download the notes from where? From the link. Okay, so before we move on to next, if you have any other question, let's take a group photo, shall we? I know your brain is a bit too many information already, but make sure that you have learned all of the information over here. Before we leave, over here, just want to test a little bit of question to all of you over here, right? Just want to test you some question to see if it works, yeah? Question, question number 1, yeah? Just want to ask all of you the question over here. Comment down as fast as you can over here, that we did just now. Okay, what image did we put on the swing over here? Okay, very good. Everyone comments moon. What item did we put on the sand pit over here? What items did we put on the sandpit? Headphones. Yes, very good. What item did we put on the slide? Okay, very good. Motorcycle. And finally, what did we put under the climbing stairs? Very good. Okay, so question, does the memory palace work? Does it work? Yes, works very powerfully. So try to use this in your classroom, yeah, when you're trying to learn and remember things, yeah. Very, very important. Okay, so next question over here. Okay, what is the scientific name for this endangered species, which is the Malayan tiger? Yeah. Okay, if you still remember just now, Panthera tigris jacksoni. Wow, very good. I'm so proud of you guys. Wow, in just a short amount of time, you have remembered this long scientific name. Usually it will be in science, right? Dalam class science kena memorize all of this, right? Pongo pygmaeus was the orang utan, right? Okay. Panthera tigris jacksoni. Okay, very good, very good. Very well done. Yeah? So remember, all of this method using pictures, using colors, all of this will work very well if you use it consistently. Okay, one last question. What is this person's name? What is this person's name? What is this person's name that we forgot just now? Okay. Very good. So, how come it rains very hard? Yeah, what happened? What it rained very hard? Okay, very, very good. So we forgot about his name just now, but right now, finally, we remembered it. Why? What methods did we use to remember his name just now? Comment down on the Zoom chat. What methods did we use to remember his name? Yes, the breaking down method, using the story, right? Using pictures, right? All of this, right? So remember always, when you are trying to remember something, when you are learning something new, right? Number 1, encoding. Make sure that you understand what you are learning. But number 2, more importantly, how do you consolidate it, right? Encoding, make it very, what? Very distinctive, menonjol, right? Like the clock, the red color clock just now. And then link it up with stories, with acronyms, with a memory palace method that we use, all of this. Yeah. And all of this, if you do the encoding, the consolidation process well, when we are doing the retrieval, when we ask you again, if you create the notes, right, using the mind map method, using colors, using pictures, you will have powerful retrieval. You should be able to remember every information that you remember. Okay, so all of this, congratulations. If you did all 3 steps well, hopefully you should be able to score A in your school. When you go to exam, try to remember what is the scientific name for orang utan. Oh, I remember something about ping pong. Pokemon Go. Oh, Pongo Pygmaeus. Yeah. Okay. Is this helpful? All of this information over here. If it is, comment down yes. Comment down yes. Right. Okay, so we are at the end of the session for today. So what happens is that you can leave this session, but make sure you participate in the competition. Yeah. Remember again, step 1, step 2, and step 3 over here. Step number 1, very importantly, download the notes. Step number 2, from here, create your learning notes, right? That we have shared with you just now using mind map, colors, pictures, whichever method that you can. And then from there, make sure that is 1 page. Yeah, you can use A4 or art block size. A4 or art block. Okay, paper, 1 page only. Yeah, and then utilize any stationery and tools, pen, pencil, highlighter, watercolor, you name it, right? But all must be created 100% using hand created. Okay, no computer, utilizing of computer, handphone, right? Printer, whatsoever, not permissible. Yeah, handphone, right? Software is not permitted. Okay, so hopefully we will be selecting about 200 of you to join into the next round. 200 only. Yeah, so make sure that your notes. How do you make sure that your notes are going to be selected? Very, very important. It is that your notes will have to be what? Accurate, right? All of the information. Do you put all of the information inside, right? Did you simplify it and put it in the notes? Number 2, did you use visuals, emoji, colors, pictures, right? Just like this. Number 3, your level of creativity. How do you arrange the note to make it nice and beautiful, right? All 3 of this will be taken into consideration when we are judging your notes. Okay. And remember, on the 10th of September, remember to join in this objective question. Yeah. Okay. So not everyone will proceed to round 2, right? Yes, Steph. Not everyone will proceed to the round 2. Okay. So if you are in the top 200, right? Top 200, we will be contacting you and your teachers to tell you that congratulations, Ade Shivani, you are selected into round 2. You will be selected lah. Okay, so make sure when you are filling the form, right, your email, your full name, your school name, very, very important. Okay, standard what, put in, and the contact number if you have. Yeah, okay, all of this, and then your school. Wen Ping, maybe if we can put in the teacher's name as well, that would be great. Teacher's name and class lah. Yeah, is it okay, Wen Ping?
Yeah.
Teacher's name and class. Okay, class name. Okay, so any other question? Can we color the whole paper? Yes, you can. Yeah, it's really up to you, but everything has to be hand created. Yeah, everything has to be hand created. Can you use marker pen? Yes, you can, no problem, as long as you draw it yourself. Okay, and one more. Can we use glitter glue, glitter powder, all of that? Glitter glue and glitter powder, not advisable. Mainly, it will not add new marks. It will not add marks for you. So do not use that. Yeah. What we want to see is how you can create your notes and how to make it look nice with colors, and also the using colors and also pictures. Okay. If my Telegram is under my mom, is it okay? Yes, it's okay. Yeah, as long as make sure that if you are selected to the second round, we know who to call and who to email it to, right? Very, very important. But make sure that you are in the Telegram group. Yeah. Yes. So do you need to read the notes then only do the mind map? Your question is very, very sure. You have to read through this notes over here, right? Otherwise, you won't be able to create a mind map. Okay. Yeah.
I think one good question from the students is that what title should they use? Should they use the same title? Maybe the title in the middle or something?
It's
Is
up
it
to you.
standardized?
It's up to you. So this is your creativity part, yeah?
So you can create your own title based on the article, or you feel, oh, this is the most important title that you should put in. Then you can put in the title. In the middle, in the top, on the top, it's all up to your creativity.
Yes. Okay. So right now, let's take a group photo, shall we? Let's take a group photo before we end this session for the day. How many of you enjoyed the session for the day? And how many of you are really brain fried right now? There's a lot of information. Okay, so Wenping, let's take a quick group photo together with everyone over here. You have been amazing. Doesn't matter if you are Form Standard 3, Standard 4, Standard 5, Standard 6. I'm so proud of you for going through all of this information. And hopefully this will be very helpful for you in class, yeah? And try to apply this as much as you can in your school, right? And hopefully this will help you to score more higher marks in your school. Okay, so let's, Wenping, shall we do the honors, Wenping?
Yep, sure. Everyone just switch on your video and then do score A kind of like pose. Yes, do an A. Don't cover your face lah. I have to see your face as well. So do an A in front of you, left, right. Yeah, depends on you. And I'll take two pictures. Okay, one. Get your A's up. Get your A's up. 1, 2, 3. And second one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. We have completed the photo taking session. Sesi pengambilan gambar sudah pun diselesaikan. And any final thoughts that need to be told to the students, Jay?
Okay, so finally from here, I think all of you, you have been amazing. I've said it again. You have been amazing. So what you need to do right now, very, very simple. Join this competition because we have more methods for you to learn more effectively, right? In the second round, third round, right? You will learn even more very, very powerful methods for you to learn better and remember more in your classroom, okay? But remember, all of this information, it is of no use if you don't use it in your classroom. When you are studying history, sejarah, bahasa Malaysia, bahasa English, if you don't use this, it will not help you one bit, right? Application is key, right? Do it every day using this method. You will have super memory. Your friends will be asking, wow, how come you can remember the scientific name, Panthera tigris jacksoni? Oh, because I use this method. I use pens, and then I use Terra, and I use Grease, and I use Michael Jackson, right? All of this, yes, right? So, and very important, do not forget, join this competition. How many of you will be joining in this competition? Comment down yes, comment down yes. Okay, make sure that you join this competition. So you have about 10 days, for you to create the notes, read through the notes very well, right? Highlight it. We won't be able to see your highlighting, but create the notes, right? Using pictures, colors. You know the importance of using colors and pictures in helping you to remember well, right? Use all of these tools to create the notes for yourself. Okay.
Okay, I think one last thing to remind the students, because I saw someone already upload to the link, learning notes, but she uploaded today's note instead. You have to upload the learning notes based on the biodiversity article. Have to upload the notes based on the biodiversity article. Only you have a chance to win the 2,500 or the consolation prizes, so on and so forth. So upload the notes based on the article, not the notes today. Okay? Understood? If understood, say yes. If understood, say yes. Or if you were to submit before 13 September, you are able to do it, type in 100% yes. Type in 100% yes. Yes. Okay, awesome. So let's see who among you guys will emerge into the champion.
Okay, so if you have any other questions, yeah, we will still be here. Otherwise, you can leave the Zoom group already. So see you. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care. You can leave the Zoom group. And for those of you who still have any question, you can comment down in the Zoom chat. We will be here to answer any of your questions. Keep your question coming. Don't be afraid. If you have any questions, just type it in the Zoom chat. Okay. Many of you ask, do you need to do it? Question is, do you want to win the prizes? That is the main thing. If you want to win the prizes, participate in the competition. Otherwise, just participate. Just try it. Yeah. Don't be afraid. Right. Just try it. Try the best as you can. Right. Upload the notes. Right. And answer the questions. Very simple. Right. You will not lose a hair if you do not participate. Yeah. You will not lose anything. Right. Just try your best. Participate. Right. At least you will learn how to create notes better to help you do better in school. Okay? Yeah. So for the rest of you, yeah, if you have any questions, you can comment down in the Zoom chat. Student Tan Chu Fei, boleh saya guna air warna? Yes, you can use watercolor pencil or watercolor, no problem. As long as you use hand drawing, right? Guna tangan untuk lukis is okay. Do we have to do diagonally? Nur Kaisara. I'm not sure what you mean by diagonally, but try and create a note in a square. Yeah, square. There's only two, yeah, A4 size paper and art block. Okay, can you join individually? Yes, you can join individually, no problem. Can we use mahjong paper? Mahjong paper is a bit too big, right? But when you snap the picture, make sure that it is clear. Main thing is that it has to be very clear, yeah? Has to be very clear. Okay, so make sure when you're snapping the picture, right? It's very clear, yeah? Using the handphone. Okay, any other questions? Wenping from your side. I can't actually read the Zoom chat, all of it from here.
Someone asked, can you use A3 size paper? Deadline 13 September. Yes, 13 September.
Yeah, two formats. One is art block, another one it is the A4 size paper.
Yes, we standardize into two formats, B4 drawing block or A4 paper. All right. Okay, so there you go. All the steps has been explained. I already pinned a message at the Telegram group, so remember to refer to it or just copy and paste the whole message into somewhere so you can keep it.
Okay, so question again, when is the deadline? When is the deadline? When is the deadline? Comment down in the Zoom chat. Comment down on the Zoom chat to submit the learning notes for biodiversity. Yes, 13 September. Yeah. So Ariana, what is the date of round 2? We will announce after we have received the 13th September. So stay tuned. Yeah, if you are one of the second round winner, we will allow you to do it. Yeah, we will inform you then. Nur Kaisara says, buat menegak atau melintang. You can do in either one of it. So if your paper is secara menegak atau melintang pun boleh juga. Yeah. You can do it straight like this or horizontal. It's up to you. Okay. Any other questions from your side, Wenping?
Yep, I don't think so. We have.
Yeah. Notes about what? Notes about what? One more time, the biodiversity, the notes, you have to download it, yeah? Gonna download the notes. Okay, make sure that you are able to download the notes. Kena tulis nama ke? Yes, if you can write down your name under the note taking that you have. That will be better. But when you are submitting it up in the Google form, in the form you should have your full name. Ingat lagi just now the full name part, just write down your full name there. Do we have to draw the picture of animal? It's up to you, Ariana. It's up to your creativity. Yes. Okay, any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? We'll be ending this Zoom in about 5 more minutes. So put in any of your questions if you still have any of your questions. Okay. Okay. Wimping, any other questions from your side?
Nope, I think we are good, and we are about to start the secondary school session right now.
Okay. All right. So thank you everyone. Terima kasih kepada semua. Thank you for joining in for today's session. So we look forward to see you on the second round, and who will be the winner for the final challenge. For the winner for the Score A Olympic, Score A Creative Learning Olympic. So I am very, very excited to see who, any one of you, will be the winner for this Score A Creative Learning Olympic, where first prize 2,500 ringgit, hampers, all of this awaiting you. So just join in, participate, start today, and we'll see you in the next round. Take care, everyone. See you. Goodbye.